Hey everyone, Saz here from Meeples and Dragons. Welcome back to day 4 of Jasper's Game Week Aussie Edition, raising money for Jasper's Game Day and Beyond Blue. We are now less than $650 away from our fundraising goal. Thank you so much, everyone. This is just incredible. So don't forget to get on the Tiltify, check out ways to donate, impact this game. There's some really, really cool ways you can impact this game on the Tiltify. There's some more giveaways coming up. Please keep an eye out for those in chat. One of the giveaways is a Player Books bundle and Jasper's Game Day digital dice set, thanks to D&D Beyond. You'll need to hang around at the end of the game for that one. And if we do manage to get to 5,000 in donations during this game, I might have some pretty awesome stuff to give away. So let's see if we can do that and have a bit of a celebrate. I'm going to hand you over to your Dungeon Master for this game tonight, the always wonderful GM Chef. Thanks, everyone, and have fun.
Hello everyone, how are we all? Hope we're well. I know all of my wonderful players are various degrees of ready, tired, and super excited. Thank you all for joining us. What is it, day 4, game 3? All right. We are so close to hitting a huge milestone, and I'm super excited to be here. So let's do some quick introductions. Just dive straight into it. My name's Jared, also known as the GM Chef. I haven't streamed for a while, but I'm kicking one off soon. Other than that, I just do a lot of D&D all the time, every day. But enough about me. We're back with some amazing people from various streamers and alumni of this amazing events, with various degrees of tolerance of everyone's play styles here and things like that. So let's just start going through things, and I can see on stream that things are not named properly. I think Angela, yeah, all good. All right. Speaking of Angela, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to our table. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
Hi everyone. I'm Angela. You can find me on socials at GamerMista. I played in Jasper's Aussie Edition last year with Chris and DeeTwenty down here, and of course our lovely DM. Had a great time, and I'm back this year. This is my game number 2 this week. I am playing a water genasi, if the filter wasn't a clue, and her name is Mallory.
Amazing. Next up, yes, beautiful. A water genasi druid. Emily.
Yeah, that's me, I guess. I'm Emily. I'm a part of Fate's Grip. We stream our actual play Dungeons & Dragons campaign 2 at the moment, which is actually partnered with Ardent Roleplay, so super exciting. Every Tuesday at 6:45 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Venice Elder, and it is our 2nd year here, super exciting. Tonight I'll be playing Blaze Obsidian, who is a tiefling rogue. Super cool. Too cool for school.
Amazing. Chris, fire away.
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm mainly here to get my revenge on Angela, who is a wonderful human being, but has made some terrible, terrible life choices, and it's all come to this culmination. Angela, I'm looking at you. And I'm sending love your way, but not the love that's probably going to actually help Jared through this adventure. Just a pleasure to be here again. Back to you, wonderful dear.
Thank you. NVCDM.
Hello, everyone, especially those of you who stuck around from the previous game, because I'm back. I'm NVCDM. I interrupt many TTRPGs around the traps, causing chaos wherever I go. Tonight I'm going to be playing Josh, the Fallen Azamar Bard, and we'll see what goes from there.
Amazing. Jeremy.
Hi everyone, Jeremy here from Raging Rolls. I'm going to do the same thing Emily did and go for a shameless plug. We stream every Monday night from 8:30 p.m. Sydney time. All homebrew stuff. It's very cool, very fun. Do come and check us out. This is my first time in Jasper's, so I'm really excited to be playing with everyone here today. Tonight, I'll be bringing a half-orc barbarian with a bit of a wandering lazy eye by the name What You're Looking At.
And last but not least, Nick.
Hello everyone, how's it going? My name's Nick, more commonly known as Baron Snowhound around socials. I am one of the band of badgers who you'll find over on RPG Badgers. I'm usually getting into mischief, blowing things up and accidentally killing people with my creations. Not my fault, theirs. They all come with a warning. And this evening I will be playing Doc Toolittle, who is a wonderful little goblin who loves all creatures and monsters and wants to understand them. They need his help.
And how? Okay, so just to preface why we're all here, we're raising money for Jasper's Game Week and to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I've had it touch me very close, and even very recently I've had someone very close to me lose someone close to them. So it's really, something that unfortunately is a reality, and we all just need to reach out to people. So when that friend of mine who was one step away from an unfortunate loss also had a bad breakup, I cancelled my plans to go away, and I spent the time with him because I just wouldn't have felt right not reaching out and just making sure that I was around and available to that person. So you don't have to be that, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but just check in with people who might become distant from you and things like that, because that's why we're here. So just don't want to bring it down to it, just want to reinforce that that's really why we're here. And anything that you guys can contribute, even your wonderful presence, if you guys are tuning in, is wonderful. And just reach out to someone who you maybe haven't chatted to in a while and see how they're doing, because every conversation can save a life, as they say. So all right, let's dive into it, shall we? We join our beautiful illustrious cast members as their wonderful unique characters, and we are doing a kind of breakfast clubby sort of adventure / sort of setup where the players are playing students in a adventuring school, Astoralia Academy, and they have got themselves in a spot of bother. They've all been usually walking their own paths in life and hanging out with their own cliques and things like that, but various things have coincided to unfortunately get them a evening of detention. And we join them as they wait patiently outside their professor's office, Professor Gwendorfen, who has now just summoned them in, and we shall see what they have to say for themselves and why they may be sent to principal's office this eve. So let's bring everyone over. Hey, there we are. So hopefully you guys can all see your tokens and have control over them and everything. I hope I set that up right. Should be all good. And we can see everyone's names. We can see their beautiful character art and everything. And just on the left is, of course, your professor's office, and a blustering voice booms from within. Yes, you now may enter. And with a sort of swath of magical latching of doors, the doors unlock and begin to rift open, allowing entry to Professor's office.
So, who's going first?
Fred just glides in.
As Fred glides in, quick visual rundown.
Fred is your a typical Asthma. He is glamorous. He's bold. He's beautiful. He wears particularly tight clothing for no apparent reason, mainly white. He wears the D&D version of very tight jeans, which unusually high up his waist, and he has suave hair that seems to have a mind of its own and just move with almost an invisible breeze.
Wonderful. Who would be close on his tail?
Wodgel comes barging in, sort of knocking Mallory in the shoulder as he goes in the other door at the same time.
Beautiful little shoulder check on the way through. And Wodgel, does Wodgel sport this evening?
Wodgel's not wearing a great deal of coverage. He's quite proud of his physique. Just a bit of a fur thing across one shoulder. But what's most notable is that he wears an incredible scowl that just hates the world. And if you look closely enough, you can see that his left eye will focus on something for a moment before slowly drifting off to the side out of control.
Amazing. Who's next?
Following closely behind, I guess, more traipsing is Josh, who, in stark contrast to Fred, is a fallen Azamar, has kind of palish skin, ripped jeans, obscure band t-shirt with a leather jacket over the top. He's got dark, messy hair, and he's carrying on his back a guitar, and he nods to Blaze as he's like, "Sup, Blaze?"
What's up? But I'm going to follow straight in after my good friend Josh. So Blaze is pretty similar, actually. She is a tiefling with like an ice blue skin and tiny little devil-looking horns poking out from under like black, long, fringy hair. Super studded, like weird red leather jacket, skirt, boots that are way too big and tattered for her, and just walks straight in, doesn't say a word to the others, just kind of looks them up and down.
Alrighty.
Mallory's been leaning against the wall this entire time, just like casually playing, like controlling some water she's created, just messing around with it, and just completely bored with this whole thing, just sighs. She's a water genasi, has cuttlefish eye pupils and bluish green skin, kind of a pompadour mohawk thing going. She'd rather be in the art room right now, but she just sighs and like walks in like she doesn't care.
Leaf will be following. I say Leaf because that's his real name, but sadly everyone's always called him Too Little, so it stuck. And then when he turned around and said that he wanted to become a doctor and learn about animals and creatures, everyone started calling him Doc Too Little, and that was it. So he stuck with it, and he always stays towards the back because if he walks in the front, usually these idiots will tread on him because he's small. So yes, he's going to traipse in behind and try and look inconspicuous and probably be bored and be squeaking to himself and people going on.
Beautiful. All right. Yes, a fine example of what our school has to offer here. Say, can't say you're my usual detainees. Yes, Josh, Fred, only too familiar, I'm afraid. Now then, I suspect you all know why you're here for one reason or another.
I did nothing wrong.
I understand, Leaf, that you may have inadvertently done something against protocol, and in your eyes, you didn't commit a felony, and I unfortunately agree with your noble pursuits. However, having a series of small invisible oozes gliding around the school halls is a tripping hazard. So while you did set them free with good intentions, perhaps out in the forest or something might be better next time. Not that I'm advising that you take school property either. Anyway, your sentence is locked in, and you'll be spending the evening with these other miscreants is such a harsh word, but there's nothing else for it. Fred, what is it this time?
Fred's busy looking at one of the cups at the moment and just checking his reflection. Sorry, Prof. What was that?
Why did Professor DeLink send you here? Were you mucking up in class, or perhaps you weren't even there?
No. I was busy testing out this new potion because, my super ripped abs, needed that little bit extra clean. And I've been testing out my new spell of... Oh, that doesn't work. It's the armor one. Hold on a second. And he clicks his fingers, and a leather jacket just flies down and appears. Mage armor. That's how we do it.
Some extracurricular activity, but on Professor DeLink's time. Okay. Well,
no, but feel the leather, Pref. I mean, literally, just feel it. I mean, normally it's this stupid stuff that. Oh, anyway.
I'm quite all right. Thank you, Fred. Nevertheless, just a light evening's. Yes, good. No, very good. Blaze. Sorry, we haven't quite got to know each other as well in recent years. I know we spent time when you were here as a freshman, but you've seemed to have glided under the radar. What? Why have you come upon this unfortunate?
Well, I have a to-do list, and being best friends with the principal certainly ain't on it. Particularly one that looks like you. But you ever seen a lizard preserved in a jar?
Looks over his shoulder at his collection of preserved things in jars. Yes, that's a bit of a hobby of mine. Yes.
Have you ever seen what it looks like when you throw one?
Do it.
I can show you.
Do it.
No, I have a vivid imagination. That's quite all right. No, and yes, you've always been a trendsetter, as it seems.
I can tell you what it's like when one's thrown it, yeah?
Oh. Sorry.
I'm shaking. Please help.
No.
Mike!
You two. No, shush, hush. Josh. Hello again. Should we just throw your previous sentences at the wall and see what sticks this time, or is there something new you're adding to the repertoire?
Oh no, Prof, should we? And I'm just going to quickly, subtly wave my hand, and if you look over at the door that says, that has Professor Gwindorfin on it, it changes to Professor Gwindoofus.
Illusions. Very good. Yes, no, that is a bit new.
Suits you.
It's not traditional. It's not my name, but nicknames are
now.
A
says
thing.
On the door.
Yes, but that can be rectified, and a wave of a staff quickly switches it back.
Immediately cast prestidigitation and do it again.
Yeah, I imagine it's just like a nice little click, and but it just completely ignores it. We move on. And yes, Wajul. Again, surprised to see you here. Usually so focused.
Look, Professor, it's like this. Just Greg in class, he gave me a funny look. It set me off. I feel like Greg should be here and not me.
Yes, okay.
I'm going to nudge Josh at this point and go, how does he stay focused with that lazy eye?
Do I hear that?
I'm not trying to hide it.
Put it this
Good work, Blaze.
What did you say, Blaze? You got something to say, you can talk to me.
I literally said it out loud.
I think she said we should focus on the matter at hand, is what she said. Yes, no, we're very good. Look, I'll talk to that other chap involved. But it's all right. No, it's okay. Mallory, usually so quiet and well. Or should I? Sometimes quiet, sometimes not. You're usually so preoccupied with your music and such. What unfortunately brought you here?
Yeah, well, I want to tell you right now, graffiti is art, okay? I didn't do it, it was art. Lumps of people, too. She just looks away bored, like...
Yes, much like Leaf, your intentions are... noble and expressive, that is most certain. But the subject matter, the medium by which you express is just, again, not quite...
Look, I can just water it off the wall. It's no big deal.
I understand it's not permanent, but... just...
Do you even read that book?
I don't understand it, I'll be perfectly honest. Sorry. That's Professor Brightwipe's department. Anyway, no. Look, unfortunately, slips have been handed in, bureaucracy, paperwork, and yada yada, so a sentence must be carried out despite things, and look, it's all
given us enough sentences already.
That's quite right.
Yes, it's really more of a paragraph, dude.
I have a life-drawing class to get to. Can we get on with this, please?
Yes. No, look, thankfully it's not something that will take too long. I've just got my personal storeroom that's got a little out of hand in recent months. And I just need things sort of filtered through and categorized and just take inventory, basically. From top to bottom. The sooner you get it done, the sooner you can get to life drawing. How do you do that? You put the life on the... anyway, and you can all get back to your evening's activities. If that is all the same to you, I'll show you to the storeroom.
Fine.
I guess.
All right, Yes, just over this yonder. Follow me down the corridor, students. Please and thank you.
You've got it, Daddy-O. Let's roll.
As soon as Blaze goes out, we're just going to come out and just sort of shoulder check her as she comes past.
Ow, that hurt so much.
Good.
Are we all capable of moving?
Yeah.
Tokens are movable. That's good. Yes.
Fine.
Well, good. All right. Yes.
Please don't step on me.
Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yes. Here we are. And again, with a wave and an unlatching of doors, the storeroom is opened for everyone to step into.
It's bigger than my door.
Yes, I mean, over the years, I've amassed quite a collection of personal effects, and you know what they say: you find a space and you fill it. So, with a school this big, I've confined myself to this one room, but I assure you, necessary for teaching and running of schools and anything. Anyway, you'll find clipboards just somewhere in there, and quills, and just just take inventory. Each of you perhaps take a corner of the room or a subject matter. Now, I do have a protective spell upon every single item in this room, and should it pass through this doorway, there will be an alarm set off. So please do not go perusing for items that you may deem as your own or think that you may be borrowing and intend to return. You will not be able to pass through this threshold with said items. So, I'll leave you to it then. Very well, goodbye. And with that, slaps the door shut, and you guys are all suddenly plunged into a dim room with dust, cobwebs, and just crates of stuff everywhere.
Audra walks up to the nearest kind of crate, barely in the middle, and just sits there. Does nothing.
Fred just starts to glow. Just a light, a faint light starts to glow, and it gets wider and wider. It's almost like a light spell, but it just kind of glows off Fred, just to illuminate around him. And everything just seems to sparkle that little bit brighter. The t-shirt seems to be that little bit cleaner. And the blue jean is that little bit more denim.
That's good.
God, what a poser.
It's really lame. A jacket doesn't suit you, you should take it off.
And Fred, with that obviously admiring crowd who've all just taken full attention, strides to a chair and looks around the room, puts his foot up on the chair, and then looks around in a semi-heroic fashion, or how he believes it. Well, come on, nerds, do something.
Yeah, nerds.
Nerds,
do something.
Nerds.
Leaf is ignoring all of you and currently holding his jacket open. It's a beautiful purple jacket with a red trim. He's holding it open and squeaking into the pocket. And as he's doing this, all of a sudden, this ferret just appears, is up onto his shoulder, and then unfurls its wings. And while you're not even paying attention, because I should say Leaf isn't paying attention, because he is squeaking to this ferret, this flying ferret, and it's squeaking back at him. There is full conversation going on, and obviously none of you are understanding a word that's going on, but let's just say it's probably not, you can probably imagine it's probably not nice. And Leaf is going to have a wander around and see what he can find in the room. Try to ignore everyone else as much as possible.
All right.
Well, we're here. Might as well see if there's anything fun in here. I'm gonna go try and just gonna go and see if there's anything fun in the room. Anything interesting.
Okay. Roll a quick, I guess, like, investigation check.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay. You spot this dark box over in the corner. It's this sort of almost like altar-looking thing, but it seems to have this sort of purple and blue sort of trim around it. It's quite odd. It doesn't seem to belong in a traditional sort of storeroom, as you might think. But then again, any kind of things that a professor might have collected over the years are all weird and wonderful and arcane of some kind. But your eyes are drawn to the far corner, and you see this box about as tall as you, with a large glass face to it, and then in front of you seems to be a panel with a knob with a little red ball on the end of it, and a series of 6 colored buttons. It seems just completely foreign and alien to you, and across the top it says arcade.
Whoa, is this like a pinball machine?
I like the beanbag thing, where you like throw the beanbags up at the thing and then they go in. That's fun.
Yeah, why would something that cool be in this old doofus's storeroom?
I think there's one answer to that question. It's not actually his storeroom. He's lame.
What's a pinball machine?
It's one of those things. It's like those. You wouldn't know. You're not cool enough, but it's one of those things down at like the Artificers Convention. It's a little box. You make this ball go around and you score points. Then you get tickets for prizes.
What prizes?
Oh, all kinds of cool stuff, man. Also some lame stuff, but you don't go for the lame stuff. You only get the cool stuff. You'd probably get a cool little jacket for that rat of yours.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please do not call Squeak a rat.
I just set the cubes free. They're not even, like, sentient, really. There's a cube.
Well, actually, they do have a sentience. They are quite intelligent. Just if you need to understand them using your brain, which you don't have, sadly. But they're a sentient creature.
Ouch.
And people using them to, for target practice and for spell practice and stuff like that is cruel and wrong, and it shouldn't be allowed, and that's why I freed them.
Sure.
Sat on my shoulders, now stood up, and the wings are open, and it is scowling at you, and I am fighting to calm it.
Oh no, what will I do? I'm so frightened.
Please ignore Squeak. He believes he's some kind of demon.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, I already am.
Language. No, he thinks he is a demon. He thinks you are some mortal fleck. What was that? Scraped from a boot. Should worship and bow down before him or be destroyed. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Does this sound...
Sorry, I stopped paying attention halfway through your sentence. You'll have to repeat that when I care, which is never, so...
Does this pinball machine look like it works?
Roll a investigation check.
It's 12.
You see that the spring launcher and everything works, and seems like it would, but obviously there's no power to it. So you check around the back and look for a power cord, and it doesn't seem to be one. Looks like it was sort of melted and severed off, as if a hot blade had cut through it. But while you're down on the floor, you notice sort of amongst the dust and everything, there's actually some footprints. Someone has left footprints in chalk on the floorboards here.
Where are they? Which direction do the footprints go?
They lead around behind you towards the back of the room. To the east, if you're talking about the orientation.
Yo, Blaze, someone's been here before. Look at this. I point out the footprints.
I'll go over and look at the footprints and go, huh. Why would someone just leave these here? Seems like they want to be found, surely. When I leave things around, I want people to find them.
I don't know, old Doofus said he hadn't been in here in ages.
So you guys see that it leads to a large cabinet-like thing, but it's under a sheet. And then you can see on the floor that there is chalk markings that emanate in a pattern outwards from the base of this covered thing.
What do the buttons do?
The what? The buttons?
Yeah, the cold things.
The cold what? The cold thing?
No, I can't spit. Look, it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, you seem to you
Oh my God.
realize that someone has drawn some kind of arcane symbols that emanate outwards from this covered contraption.
Meanwhile, this is going on. Fred's looking around the room for anything that looks vaguely magical and arty. Anything there?
Magical and arty.
Yeah, magical and arty. He's looking for a talking point to go and speak to Mallory, but he's kind of looking for something because you basically, it's that bit to kick a bit of conversation off. Is there anything that looks magical that he can go up and show her?
Yeah. There are some sort of just next to where Wadjil has parked his keister, again, more of these jars of preserved things. And amongst them is a jar that doesn't seem to have anything in it, but has a sort of almost galactical kind of a swirling, glittering something in it. And it's kind of like the size and cylindrical shape of an hourglass, but just cylindrical in nature. And this fluid seems to roll and move completely on its own.
Okay. So to kind of do the strut up there and kind of give the heads up to the half-orc, pick up the thing, and then kind of just strut past towards Mallory.
What you got, Fred? That was mine. It was right next to me.
Yeah, now it's mine, bro. And then just kind of keep strolling on.
And then kind of just follow up behind wherever. Sorry, Bod just following up behind wherever Fred goes, and just is going to try and just snatch whatever it is out of his hand.
So Fred's got it very casually, just there. He's not paying any attention to your loom presence because he's so used to people just crowding behind him. So he's taking no piece. It's just like, yeah, kind of that, just strolling towards Mallory, in a pseudo cool style, which isn't cool or pseudo. So if you want to go and grab it, it's just literally just holding it there, just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Audrey is going for the steal.
There's a lot of magic in the air around here.
A lot of idiots in the air around here.
See it, Jared, if you make a sleight of hand, just grab it.
Okay, go for it. Oh, shiny.
That's an 8.
That's a regrettable fumble there. What were you trying to grab again? Sorry.
The cylinder thing that Fred just picked up.
You like reach out towards it. Fred, roll me a dex save as you kind of like, threw it under your arm, and then he's like gonna try and like grab it out from you. All right, good save. He like kind of like begins to like pull it out from under your arm, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And as it's like about to like hit the floor, you kind of like reach down, manage to catch it, and then you kind of just like look up at each other a bit, like a bit of a moment there.
Yeah, and then do the half spin and then kind of plonk myself next to Mallory and go, hey, what's this? Just kind of wave at her. What's this?
Can't hear you, Ange.
Yeah, she's very quiet. Obviously just overwhelmed by my charm.
Mike died. Damn.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
See, I've absolutely killed her.
You've stunned her with...
You said you were going to get revenge, you've cursed.
Rushed her already.
Oh my God.
I'll turn around and look at the half-orc for that moment and say, so bro, what's up?
So, Fred, come on. What is the show?
Is this yours?
Is it mine? Yeah, I told you. It was right next to me. Anything that's next to me is mine.
Hey,
what is it?
I'm pretty entitled, but that just takes the biscuit. You should keep this.
Just because it's mine.
I like your moxie. And I just slide it back to the half-orc. It's like that.
Yeah.
I like your thinking. You're like a fox, but you're not brown or furry, but you're like a fox.
Yeah.
Do you play ball?
Yeah, I do. But I have some trouble sometimes catching the things, but I give it a good go.
Hey, you see the big box that Josh is playing with there? Can you just move it and see what it does?
Yeah, we're going to get out of here that way, are we? All right.
Sure.
I'm going to head over to that box area and try and just push it aside.
As you do so, there seems to be a deep, resonant hum that vibrates out, and the box begins to pulsate with a soft glow. The runes and markings on the floor begin to trace as they illuminate, and the patterns fill with light. And the light emanating from it soon becomes this sort of hypnotic pattern, and everyone in the room slowly turns as this bright wave of light kind of begins to flood the room. How do you all react?
Well, just stops for a second. It's like, Fred, did you know this was going to happen? Josh, what's going on?
Sure, bro.
What the? Oh, what's this light? That's... Ow. What have you done, you idiots?
I'm going to move straight up towards it, like, just have a good old gander at it.
Yeah. Fred just gives a shit-eating grin. It's like, yeah, it shows his perfect white teeth, which have an extra bit of gleam because he moves the light spell to his teeth.
The pattern that pulses out slowly turns into this swirling drawing force, and you all kind of feel compelled to slowly drift towards it. It seems warm, inviting, and for some reason it's just this compelling feeling.
Whoa, it's like a concert hall.
Yeah, you... who's the most arcane in the group?
Probably be the druid that disappeared into the abyss.
Damn. All right, I'm gonna take liberties and roll a quick arcane check on the. No, Arcana. That's the skill. Nice, good job, Mallory. She says, "Whoa, that's like portal or something." I mean, that's a straight up portal, guys. We could. I mean, see where it goes.
If it gets us out of this musty old room, sure.
Smells like dirt in here.
I'm down, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Straight in the portal. Straight in the portal.
Yeah.
Right. Sick. So as someone takes their first reach towards it, the colors begin to split from this white light into the entire spectrum of rainbow. Your vision is all suddenly a collage and a kaleidoscope, kaleidoscopic collage of color and pattern, and you all feel yourself suddenly weightless, but not falling, just sort of drifting with no orientation of time and space. And then as this sinking feeling of falling suddenly hits you, you find yourselves splashing down into a pool of chilling water.
What comes up, splashing around? What the hell was that? Falling rubbish? That was no fun. It pops up and like,
hey, pool
where are
party.
we?
This is not an improvement on the previous situation.
And with that, we are going to roll all the wild magic that has been collecting up until this point.
Oh, shit.
So, NVCDM, Angela, Chris, and Emily, I believe.
Oh, no.
Do
Chris and I have 2 each?
Maybe.
Why would someone do that to us?
If you've got it, fire it away.
20 for my first one, DM.
Okay, let me get a wild magic search thing. Just.
If you want to play along at home, Jared can paste the link, and you can see what you're doing to us.
Would Ooh, do I just go like some random one on the internet? That could be fun.
Please do, because that's
okay.
much
Do the
different
weirdest
here.
looking one.
Reddit wouldn't let us down, right?
No, perfectly
Never.
safe.
A true D100 wild magic surge table. Okay. 20. Jesus Christ.
That's never good.
Everyone who's within 20 feet of you, immediately, can you
Just
please roll an
everyone.
athletics save?
Oh, that's not going to be good.
It's just dawned on me we are not going to have time to finish this, but we're going to speed through it nevertheless.
16.
Save.
Ah,
Acc-
You're just going to have to yell out your...
accidentally rolled 2.
All right, we'll take the first one.
My
that's-
my dice that just come straight out of the dice jail just rolled in that one.
And
So
Should've known.
Straight back in.
What-
Straight back in.
That
Straight
doesn't
back
sound
in.
like his fault. That's on you.
it's definitely the jail's fault.
Okay.
Been cleansing in there for a week.
Okay. It's a DC 14. So if you saved, congratulations. You feel this strange sort of tightening on your muscles and then you shake it off. Everyone else, you are so lucky that this water is only 2 feet deep because you've landed on your feet and you suddenly can't move. You can speak, but you can't move.
Yeah, but for someone who's 3'3", that's still pretty close.
It's cutting it fine. It's cutting it fine. What was the next wild magic?
I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
now.
can.
Yeah, sorry. Mallory fell asleep over in the corner with her eyes open.
Now we're
And then
in the
was
water.
sucked into a portal, and you're now in a 2 foot deep pool of water. Can you roll me a athletic saving throw, please?
As a
Athletic
water
saving throw?
genasi.
Strength. Should have said strength. I've forgotten how to D&D.
I was just doing that. I got an 86 for my first wild magic search.
Thank you. I'll look that up in the meantime.
Oh, that face is good. Yeah, hit me.
You like feel your hands and your like fingers like kind of like sticking together, and you like
Whoa.
and you can't separate them.
Dang,
And then
man.
and then you try to, and they web together. And then you look down at your arms, and these little suckers begin to welt up on the inside of your arms, and then
Oh my.
the bones just suddenly fall out of them, and you realize you have tentacles for arms.
This is either going to make or break my music career.
This
Amazing.
is cool. I like this.
Amazing. We have a little dance donation, so everyone get with
Tentacle
it. Shake
dancing.
it down. Tentacle dance. Everyone wave your tentacles. That's how we do on it. Beautiful.
Oh gosh. Stop it,
Um,
Chris.
next wild magic. Anyone? Everyone?
98.
98. Nice.
Well, not really, because I'm stuck in one place. So
You suddenly feel a chill, and you feel like you've been in this cold water for hours, and you your nose gets stuffy, and you've just your sinuses. You just feel like you've got the worst head cold.
great.
That's it, and that's all she got.
I was just like, wow, I've never been so cool in my life.
Anyone else got another one?
I've got a second
Anyone
one,
want?
which is
Go for
26.
26. 26. You also seem to like just get a little bit chubby, put on a little bit of weight, and yeah, you just gain 100 pounds.
Muscle?
You know what? Yes. It like
That's
looks
weird.
like
Octopus.
ripped and tentacle arms.
it looks like chubbiness at first, but it just doesn't know where to like sit on the body, and then it's like, oh yeah, and then shoulders just broaden, tentacles get a little swole and defined, and
Jeans
veiny,
rip
and
even more.
Yeah, the jeans rip slightly more. Leather jacket just starts groaning under the weight of it. No, all good.
58, Jared.
58. Let's go. 58.
Because he's the last one, right? There's no more coming through, apart from 3 Angela's got.
Suddenly, around you, all of the water begins to roil and
Where did
boil,
those come from?
and you are shot straight up to the ceiling by a geyser of water. Roll a dexterity save as it suddenly cuts out from underneath you, and you are plummeted, I don't know, like 30 feet.
13.
All right, you managed to
I'm running away.
you get your feet underneath you and cruise on down as this geyser slowly snakes back down into the water, and you just step off as it kind of drops below the edge of the rim of this basin, and you step off and find yourself as the only one on the outside. And with that, anyone who felt stiff and stuck previously begins to loosen up, shake it off. And you each begin to make your own ways out of the circle, the pool, and into the room proper. And then that is when you hear a sort of klaxon alarm go off. And there's this boo! And all of these lights in the room begin pulsing. You can see that there are various colored lights, each one pointing towards either a corner of a room or to a doorway. And you guys look
Teleported into a disco.
You have teleported into disco. And you can see that that there are 4 doors, but 8 colored lights. And in the basin, you can see a pattern almost identical to the one that brought you here. At the end of each pattern seems to be a brass, sort of like a brazier, but more like an arcane stand, some kind of an orb. And you guys would like to do what?
This is weird. This is creeping me out. I don't
You're
like
telling
it.
me, have you seen my arms?
Yeah, that's pretty weird, Josh. Not gonna
Hey, high
lie.
five.
Try and slap it with the tentacle.
Cool.
It's a very wet, like, suckery.
And then I'm just gonna sneeze immediately, just like straight out.
Was that 3 wild magic surges for Angela that we have accrued? Angela, can we get some D100s in the chat? Meanwhile, who wants to start investigating the room and what it all means?
Yeah, I guess I'd like to have a look at the doors now that we're in this disco. I still don't like it. I want a way out.
I'm gonna like scale the wall and like see if I can see anything else. What's happening?
Well, I think the DM is laying down some
I'm
sick beats.
just gonna start dancing whenever I see
Keep jiving.
dance, and I'm just not gonna say anything.
Fred will slide up towards Mallory and say, "You're the brains. What does these lights mean?"
She answers you as soon as she gives me a.
I got a 9. It's a really low roll for a D100.
Irrelevant.
Maybe.
As you go to reply, a bolt of force energy shoots from your mouth. Chris,
Oh, no.
you are struck square in the chest by a casting of magic missile.
Nice.
Shocking.
Are you going to roll that?
3D 4 plus 3, is it? I
I'm
can't remember.
surprised.
Yeah. I'll quickly. What is it? 3D4. 3d4.
That way the pain
Roll.
doesn't come directly
Done.
from me.
Done. You take 9 points of damage straight to the chest.
Oh my god, this is like my high school nightmare right here. The cool guy comes up to you, you're like,
Angela, you got
I
two
have an
more.
answer.
I know.
Yep, go for it.
You want me to roll another?
Get them all.
All right, let's do it. Let's
Roll
do
back to back.
Nice. Okay.
A 65.
Your nightmare 65?
Yeah.
Sure. Your nightmare gets worse because as soon as you like look around and you like kind of like gasp like this, everyone else in the room disappears for you. Everyone else, you have turned invisible.
This is also high school. Great.
So we can't see anyone but Mallory.
Yes.
But it's just like, where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I thought I'd got rid of you. All the while this is going on, you can just hear like, Dave, where are you, Dave? Terrified, squeaky voice of, what the hell? Has anyone seen my badger?
Thankfully not.
I thought badgers smell it.
He
So.
was
we
with
can't,
us.
we can't even see you.
Go! Where are my arms
Unfortunately,
gone?
we can hear you though. Please stop.
Well, I
I'm
can
curious
hear
what
you.
number 3 does.
And I can
now.
smell you as well, so I know exactly where you are. So,
All right, last one.
Ouch.
Oh, thank goodness I have all this water for that burn.
That's me rolling the last one.
Oh yeah.
72.
Yes, please. 72.
Uh-oh.
And it just gets worse.
Give me time, Prometheus. Give me time.
Everyone, and you can't see this, everyone is slowly magnetized towards you. So Fred is now suddenly like stuck to you, and it's like, okay. And then everyone else, you're like, hang on a minute, what's going on?
Like,
Oh my god.
grab onto the edge of this pool if I can. Try not to
Grab
drag
anything to not
over.
be dragged there.
Sure.
there is this invisible wave going across the pool as I'm being dragged straight across it.
Sure. It's not so like, it's like someone's really just trying to push you. You can like resist and like try and like ground yourselves, but it's kind of tough. And yeah, you can totally like figure out the room now that you guys are invisible, getting dragged towards one side of the room. Anyway, but yeah, you are dragged towards the source of this wild
Gravitational sink.
Yeah.
Mm.
It just turns around to Mallory and says, "Hey, babe, I can't see us together."
Ah,
If you didn't
I
already
regret
have,
to say that
if you
that's
didn't already
actually
have
quite
advantage
funny.
for something, I would give you
Oh.
inspiration for that. It's fucking amazing.
It's the only cool thing you've said all night.
oh.
And Fred just turns around to Mallory and says, "Which one of the sisters said that?"
What? I can't. Where are you? Oh my god. I am
So many
going
invisible
to be
things
like-
touching you.
Mallory realizes your sketchbook is just going to be full of more angst after this.
If I can resist, I'd like to try and look at one of the doors because I desperately want out of here with these dweebs.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Unfortunately, before that happens, there's been another wild magic surge, and it's mine. And I've
Beautiful.
rolled a 69.
Nice.
On Blaze
nice.
has one. Nice.
Nice.
Oh no, not again.
Okay. I have seen the effect, and it has been noted.
One of those.
Yeah,
Great.
one of those.
I rolled a
with giant
52.
A 52.
Yeah.
Is this what the session has become? You feel a tightness in the back of your. You're wearing a skirt, right?
Yeah.
And sort of like stiffness from your hips and a pain that shoots up your spine. And then you look down and you realize you've grown a tail.
But I already had one.
A second tail.
It's a donkey's tail.
It's you. Oh, darn.
Well, don't I feel like an ass?
It's so cute.
Amazing.
The doors.
Yeah, as you start to look around the doors, everyone else slowly like realizes they're becoming more visible. They can like see their hands and fingers, and you guys can. The magnetic effect slowly starts easing almost as quickly as it came. But you go to look at these doors. Any particular door that we gravitate towards?
Let me just have a look. I think this one, where the purple light is.
Okay. Purple has inscribed on it. I should totally know what languages you all speak. Who speaks Draconic? Yep. See if I'm prepared. What?
Andy.
You see in Draconic, it says, make sure you can finish what you start.
What's it say, Josh? What are you looking at?
Oh, just the door. It's got some dragon writing on it. Probably wouldn't know that because you don't take advanced language class.
No.
Hold on, idiot.
Who are you
I do
talking
speak
to?
Draconic. Everybody, you're all idiots.
You're not gonna live.
It says make sure you can finish what you start. I wonder if any of the other doors say anything.
I'm gonna walk on over to the yellow door.
Yeah.
I'm racing you to it, apparently.
Am I still connected to Mallory? Is Fred still connected to Mallory?
No, that has slowly failed.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Obviously,
Fred,
Blaze has beat me to it.
Blaze, what languages do you speak?
Good question. A few of them.
I'll figure
obviously
it out.
obviously common, infernal, sylvan,
Languages.
undercommon, and thieves can't.
Well, isn't it convenient that this is in
Thieves can't what?
Yes, thank you.
Do shit.
It's written in Infernal, and it
Hell yeah.
says, while time is unstoppable, it is also free to everyone.
Hey, short stuff. Can you read this too? Since you know everything.
No, unfortunately, it's not Abyssal Common well, I wouldn't even tell you though. Use Thieves Can't. No, this one isn't on my list, but I will learn it.
Sure. Anyone else know how to read this?
Yeah.
Or do I have to speak it out to you?
Yeah. Fred's going to just smile and kind of pull Mallory over to this door and then say, hey, babe. And then because he's packed to the tomb, he can read any written language.
Yep.
So he's going to give a guided tour of the doors if she'll let him. We'll start with the far left one, please.
Cool.
And you'll say it out loud just to impress everyone.
Lost time is never found again.
Okay. And then saunter down to Wajid and say, yo,
What's this?
it's a door.
Yeah, I know shit. What's it say on it?
Garrett, south door, please.
Time is now.
And I'll say that in a booming theatrical voice. Time is now.
And with that, the doors simultaneously latch or unlatch and begin to tick open slowly.
If they're slow, I'm just gonna take a moment and cast Thaumaturgy and just, if I can open them all at once.
They do begin opening themselves, and
No, but
they
like
reveal
faster.
to you. Unfortunately, not. They seem to be ratcheting open at their own pace.
Lame. This room sucks.
Can I just clarify? Sorry, what was the text on the one on the west?
Great question.
Lost time. Lost time was the West one.
Lost time is never found again.
Yeah, lost time is never found again.
I want to point out that Mallory's been ritual casting for the last 10 minutes.
Sure.
And she's cast Meld in the stone and she just disappears into the wall.
The ultimate
Okay.
social out.
Yeah.
She's determined to get away from Fred, and she has done.
You find yourself in a very thin amount of wall, and you find yourself incapable of passing through it. It seems to be lined with, I think it's lead or something that prevents passage. So while you can meld into it, you can unfortunately not pass through it.
You just
now
see
you
her
guys-
eyes staring out, and she's like, "This is."
The doors have now ratcheted open, and there is again this arcane alarm, this beep. And you can see 4 chambers, northeast, south, and west, each illuminated with a glowing chamber adorned with crystalline structures, an altar at the end of the room opposite the door, an orange room to the west, purple to the north, yellow to the east, and a shadowy, smoky room to the south.
Hey, my door's open. Come check it out. There's all this weird stuff in here.
My door's open as well.
Oh, shit.
All the doors are open.
Literally all
And
the doors are open.
once
They all
they have
like
all-
did it at once.
Once they've all latched at 90 degrees to the wall, the lights in the room extinguish one by one.
The coloured lights.
Yes.
Is there an order in which they extinguish?
No particular.
Okay.
So whose room first?
If only there was some kind of like 4-sided coin we could use.
Why, wait. Just come down here. I'm already here. This door's closest.
Yeah,
to me, at least.
Fine, he's never going to shut up otherwise. Let's go through. I'm
You
going to
can
go through
all-
Mitchell's door.
Debate your indecisions. Just get it done. Get out of here. Get out of away from you lot.
All right, who's heading through which doors?
I think we're all making our way downtown.
Yeah.
Filing
That
into
south
the
door.
south door?
Walking
Beautiful.
fast.
Through the wall.
Mallory melts and then kind of like right on the edge of the door frame, like slips around. You guys find yourselves in this dark room, and as you enter, there's another arcane sort of a bassy hum that emanates through the room. And upon the altar, or this dais, you see a dark crystal encased in secure shackles and crystalline formations dotted around the room. And there's like this smoky, shadowy air to the room. It's a little bit chilly in here, and the door behind you begins latching slowly shut with an uncontrollable ticking, much like it opened. And with that, the crystals around the altar begin to glow, and then shadows begin to move through it. And one by one, they shatter into a physical manifestation of some kind of a creature. A black bear bursts forth, a gigantic black ooze, and a creature that can only be described as something from the abyss. please roll initiative, ladies and gentlemen. If it makes it easier, I can just do the whole thing automatically, and we just dive into it. And I just do the begin combat button, and then roll.
I mean, yeah,
That's
with my
easy.
dice jail, yes, correct.
It hath been done. Mallory,
Whoa.
you're up. What would you like to do?
How many dice?
So we've got a black bear ooze and the other thing? Black bear ooze and something that I don't recognize. Is that what you said?
Something from the abyss.
Abyss. Ooh. Well, I guess Mallory comes out of the wall a little bit. And she looks at the bear, and she's gonna move towards it and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. What do you say?
Hey, welcome to the smoking room. What's up, bear?
What just happened?
What is this?
I don't know, but you wanna hang out a bit, be friends?
This thing stinks. I don't like it. And it just looks at this ooze that's just slowly, like, existing.
Yeah.
You guys look friendly.
This bear voice.
It looks slimy. No.
Come on over here, hang out with us.
Oh, okay. Anything else you want to do, Miller?
That's it. I don't really have anything
Super.
bonusy.
Fred, fire away.
Fred's ready for danger. He knew this sort of stuff was going to be coming. And the weird thing from the abyss is going back to the abyss. 2 Eldritch blasts. Pew.
Meanwhile, I think we'll catch up on some wild magic. God, where are we?
Emily, where
I think Doc, Blaze, Ange, and Emily. We'll do Ange's one at the end of
18 and 22, Jared.
Who's
we'll
doing?
We'll do it as your turns roll around. Just remember that you guys are going 18 and 22. Pam. I believe that's a hit and a hit. Damages, go.
That is a total of 14 points of damage.
Awesome. No, it's
So he just does the
minus-
gun thing goes.
My God, I don't have my keys. Boom. A huge chunk just erupts and sizzles and evaporates, leaving this foul, stenchy smoke in the air. But the ooze sort of jiggles and vibrates with a displeasure. Next up is...
Hey, Josh, your bedroom's weird than I thought.
the strange demonic creature. It is going to... it has these sort of twin sabers, and it barks out a savagery and infernal that whoever speaks infernal understands.
Blaze.
Blaze. A challenge. And it is going to fire away to... how many attacks does he have? 2. All right. Fires off 2 scimitar attacks at Wudgel. Wudgel coming in with a 21 and a 15.
Yeah, both hit.
Total damage of 13. Huge slashes that would normally cut deep, but you manage to grunt through it and continue holding fast. We go to... I need to just pop this out. How do I do that again? There is the thing, and it is Josh's turn.
Okay. Wow, this is not good. Josh is going to take out his guitar and start playing, and he's going to be like, I watched my wildest dreams come true, not one of them involving ooze. And then he's going to cast Vicious Mockery on the ooze.
Fantastic.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
DC
That button,
15.
I think that's a button. Did I roll it? Did it? Ooze. I need to just do it this way. Saves. Wisdom. Boom. Fail. Massive fail.
That was almost a 17.
Save. Wow. So it is going to take 7 points of psychic damage.
Amazing.
And since I'm playing, I would like to use a bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Blaze.
Oh yeah. Is that it? What dice is that?
It's a D8 for this one.
Hell yeah. Love that for me.
That's it for me.
Oh, hang on. Why does it? Is it Blaze? Blaze, fire away.
I am going to wink at my good friend Josh as a thanks. And I'm going to move up to the ooze. Now my mouse is betraying me, so if you have the ability to move me, that would be fantastic.
It has been done.
Thank you very much. And I believe I still have an advantage that's stored.
You probably do.
From the very start, so I'm going to use that if I can to pull out this scary-looking rapier and stab it with this rapier. Oh God, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
With a +5 to hit, so 25 to hit, which I assume hits.
Yes.
Okay, so great. So that with the dice doubled is 4 points of damage.
Any maximum rolls on the dice? Any of those?
No.
Damn. Okay.
But can I get my sneak attack?
Yes, you can, because you have an ally within proximity. And you are using a finesse weapon?
Yes.
Good.
That is max on the dice.
Yeah. For everyone watching, I use the exploding dice rule. So
that's
if you roll
2 max dice. That's 2 6s. So
go for it and roll it again. And you are doubling all of your sneak attack dice as well, right?
Yeah, I'm just adding things up in my head at the same time.
That's cool.
That's 22 points of damage.
Goodness gracious, great. Balls of fire. All right. Very good. Roll a wild magic search, please.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm stabbing the ooze, I'm whispering in infernal to it.
May as well roll 2 while you're there.
Oh no. Am I still sneezing with a donkey's tail?
Oh yeah, no, that head cold lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, fabulous. Okay. So I've gone to whisper something real cool in infernal in this ooze's ear, and I just sneeze on it. And then 47 for my first one.
47. Okay.
And then a 64 for my second.
You witness a thing that only you can see in the far corner. A beautiful golden unicorn is there for you and no one else.
I'm just going to be like, whoa, horsey. Just stand there like this.
It's a bear. It's not a horse.
Ah, there's like a golden unicorn over there.
And what was the second one?
The second one was a 64.
64. And you're cold. I don't know if you guys have ever had a cold that's so bad and you've got so much like mucus and buildup that you just like feel like you can't breathe. You suddenly feel like you can't breathe.
Cool. So I just go.
And that's how you end your turn.
Go silent.
Congratulations. Bear is going to skulk past you and then like just kind of like, okay, this is it, okay, hello, hello, homie, I can't help this stinky. And Leaf, you're like, yes, that's okay. Leaf, what would you like to do?
Leaf is going to head towards the ooze as this bear's coming across, and as the bear's going past him, he's got snacks and things for all kinds of animals, and there's a bit of steak or something. It's coming out of the pocket, and he's going to feed it to the bear and say, "It's all right, big guy, you're right." And he's going over towards the ooze to try and see if he can talk to it first, because he's already had success talking. He knows he can speak to little oozes, so can he speak to a big one? He's going to go up to the ooze.
This is the question. Roll a charisma. Just roll just straight up charisma.
Where is that hiding on? Ah, there we go. That's 2.
A tendril sort of like rises up, and it like kind of begins to like mimic your thing, and it just kind of keeps you busy for a few seconds. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I'm still under the effect of whatever that wild magic was at 69, which is being held, which is terrifying me. I still have an action. Or is that my action? Or is my action now used to chat?
No, you can have an action if you want.
Okay. Well, what I am going to do then is I am basically going to use what I do have from my roguish syndrome, and that's be prepared to get out of the way in case I've angered this thing. So I am prepared to disengage and just yeet. Okay.
Your preparedness does not last long as you see its form and this tendril suddenly lash out towards you. It is going to make an attempt at your person with a attack roll. It is a 9 to hit.
It's not going to hit with a 9. I'm too small, I'm too quick.
You are, and you managed to dodge out of the way.
These are sort of tendrils that have reached out for me, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to slap it away and say, no, that's very bad. Be good.
And it almost like, kind of like goes, what? Like, me? I don't think Wadjul's going to have any of that, though. What would you like to do?
Wadjul turns to the thing which hit him in the corner there. This thing's like, that's not very nice, and rages and swings at that thing straight up.
Nice.
Oh my god, if I can find the right button. There we go. That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice. That's what that is.
I'm not quite sure why I rolled so many dice, but I love it. So yes, that's 29 to hit. With
amazing.
I think, is that right? Anyway, with 35 points of damage.
Those dice was a 12 on a D12, right?
Yes, so roll another D12 for me.
Holy heck.
Little old too.
All right. So, wow. Goodness.
For my second
What's
attack.
that? I can't even. Yeah. I can't even. Why am my brain is just melting? Can someone tell me the total damage? I can't even add basic numbers. Thank you. Goodness. I couldn't even basic numbers. Okay, second attack. Thank you.
Second attack turns to the ooze. It's like, pick on summon your own size again.
Beautiful.
Why is it?
It's also going to hit.
19 with 10 damage.
10 damage done. Okay. Beautiful. We fire on through to back to Mallory.
I guess I'll roll my wild magic surge.
Yeah. Please do. Oh, we didn't do Doc's. Doc, do you want to roll yours at the same time?
I've already, so far as I know, I've only got the one, and that was the 69 which you're holding.
Ah, yes.
I got a 52.
It's terrifying me.
What do we got, Mallory?
52.
52.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you also grow a donkey tail. Very nice.
Mallory's
You
not
get a
entirely
tail.
unhappy with this.
You get a tail. All right. What would you like to do?
So does anybody look kind of hurt? Sorry, I missed some of it.
Wadjul's taken a blow.
Okay. So Mallory's going to hold her hand out, and a very elaborate wrap package is going to appear in it. She's going to unroll it and hand out this legally distinct limb lambs to everybody, one biscuit each, chocolate limb lambs, and say, if you're not feeling well, well, no, they're chocolate biggies. Come on. Anyway, they're going to be her good berries. So she's just going to hand one out to each one. If you're not feeling well, just have this. Chocolate always makes me feel better.
Fred Tim loves those.
And that's pretty much all she's going to do right now.
Amazing. Very good. Straight on to Fred.
You know, it worked well last time, so Fred's going to bring the same magic he just did. Shoot it again.
Okay.
Same thing.
Plop, plop.
Pop up. 26 for the first one. Oh, and a 9 for the second.
Hey. They're both going to hit.
Well, okay. 6 points, followed by 14 points of damage, dear.
Awesome.
And
okay. It is on its last amorphous pads. You see it kind of liquefying and like trying to like strain into some kind of a form from this puddle that just seems to be sinking into the floor. The demonic, devilish-looking creature facing off with Wadjul steps to create a more of a challenging combat situation and is going to clasp its fists together, and it utters something behind its hands, and as it kind of raises its swords, there's this swirling shadow that shoots out, and it is going to cast darkness across the room. The entire room is now plunged into pitch black.
What? Who turned out the lights? A little bit.
Yep. That is his action. And then what is this thing? He is going to, as a bonus action, disappear from your sight. Okay, that is his turn. Josh, you're up.
Okay, so we're in darkness now, so I think I'm going to cast light on my guitar.
Okay.
So that should shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Just double checking the darkness spell.
Yeah, I'm sure that
magical light can illuminate it from memory. Yes. Okay, awesome. So you fire up a beacon of hope through the darkness. Does that basically fill the room?
Yeah, I think it should. The room's not that
nice. Okay, an immediate counter that blasts out from you. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. This is also when you see that the creature has taken its opportunity to dart across the room, and it is right in front of Mallory and Fred. Blaze, you're up.
Can I breathe?
Nope. You don't feel like... Yeah, you don't feel like you're suffocating. No, I mean, it's been 6 seconds, so like you haven't quite figured out that you're not suffocating yet, but you realize that you just have this uneasy feeling of not being able to breathe.
Whilst also sneezing at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just like...
Yeah, brilliant. So it's just out. There's just out.
Which is just like real life. There you go. I believe I also have another magic search.
Let's go.
It's sitting there. So I'd like to thank whoever has done this to me repeatedly, like once every 10 minutes.
I wonder who that could be.
Roll another tail. Go for it.
85.
85. As you sneeze, one of your silent, stuffed, strange sneezes, you seem to project an illusionary form of yourself, and you cast mirror image. Oops.
Great. I'm going to look over at Josh, and I'm going to be like, are we actually here? Or am I just like really high? Like, what's going on?
Oh, great.
I hope we're really high.
There's a unicorn, another version of myself, and an ooze. And I have a tail, a second one. Anyway, back to the stabby. I'm going to move on up to the ooze, which I believe is over here now. Oh, it doesn't want to move me. Oh, there we go.
You're in front of the ooze.
Oh, I thought it moved over in front of Mallory. Oh, no, that was there.
Demon devil-y thing, dude.
I'm listening. It's fine. Oozy Ooze is right there. I'm going to pull out my handy little rapier again and give it a stabby stab. Let's go. That'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
So, Oh, I keep rolling ones on my damage dice. That's 3 points of damage. But I'm going to use the feature of this rapier if I can. And at the start of its turn, it's going to take some extra damage, if that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I'll just...
what
you
did
can
what did
see
he
my
take?
character sheet. It's fine.
What did
Is
he?
it
What did
his
he?
turn?
What did he? What damage did he take? Sorry.
That was just regular piercing. He'll take necrotic damage at the start of his next turn.
Okay, cool. How much was the regular?
It was a whole 3 points of damage.
Ah, very good, very good. Believe it or not, this sort of final strike ruptures him into just pure liquid form, and he dissolves into the ground.
You ooze, you lose.
Extinguished.
Anyone feel like grape jelly?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty. Bear is going to stay away from my friends. Don't do it. And he is going to wallop this demon thing next to him with what does he do? 2 claw attacks. Boom, boom. Oh, that's slightly disappointing. This devilish creature, unfortunately, its hide thicker than its claws are sharp, and they scrape off, but just enough of a distraction for Leaf to take an opportunity to strike back. I have no doubt that there's no wild magic. All right, Leaf, fire away.
Right, I am going to go right behind this thing because there is no way. I'm actually glad to see the ooze go because after the conversation, turns out they're a bit rude, possibly racist ooze. So I'm really glad it's dead, but I need to save this bear. And I am whipping out my crossbow in hand, and I'm going to take aim at the back of this thing. I'm going to give it wolf.
As you do so, you feel yourself sort of aching all over, and suddenly you grow to a medium size. You basically have the enlarging spell cast on you, but you go from a small creature to a large creature.
I'm a giant.
Small creature to medium, sorry. But you are now
Still giant. Don't care.
Big.
Oh, revenge! Stamp on everyone. Stamp on me.
Leaf is now a medium-sized goblin, and your bolts. Yeah,
attack.
Beautiful. Firing straight through the creature for 7 points of piercing damage. A mighty strike atwixt its hide.
I should also add my sneak attack to that as well. And let's just roll a d6. And there's a 6 to go with it, so...
Beautiful. Alrighty.
I'm a total of 13.
Nice. Alrighty. A superior shot piercing through to some kind of organ. You can visibly see it drop its stance and utter something aggressive and nasty back at you in Infernal, which you don't understand but don't quite care for. Nevertheless, anything else?
Just gonna say across to my bear friend, you know, you might want to back away from that thing. It looks mean.
Okay. Wadjil, you're up.
Like, where's that black thing going?
I turn and chase after that creature and come down on it with the axe. All the dice.
What has happened to the chat? Oh my god, the crits. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that is 29 to hit with a nat 20.
I mean,
Boom.
how do you want to do this?
I think just the massive cleave down, like haymaker, just to try and split it into.
Nice. It is that classic ferocious attack, cleaving him down, and then the awkward pause before the two halves of him inevitably succumb to gravity, and they fall apart with sickening wet collapses. Well done, everyone.
There's this like orb here, right?
Yes. I don't know. So many pop-ups. You all just earned 683 XP. Foundry's amazing. Not sponsored. Yes, Blaze, your unicorn disappears. Your companion disappears, and then you guys hear the again this timely ticking. But then there is this unlatching. And the orb upon the dais seems to be free of its metal embrace.
Yoink.
As you clutch it, you begin to hear the door adjacent to this room unlatch and slowly tick open. And this is when it's very apparent that we're going to run out of time before we can do everything, but we're going to try. And an eerie red glow begins to emanate from the room next door. What would you guys like to do with the orb?
Hey, God Sisters, why don't you pick that up and let's scoot?
I'm going to throw a bit of cloth out my bag, wrap it in that in case it's dangerous, but we're taking it with us. And I'm going to turn around to our bear friend and, hello, how are you doing? So what's your name?
Bartholomew, no.
Never thought of a name before.
You've never had a name? Would you like one?
I guess.
How do you feel about Bartholomew?
Sure. I don't
Okay,
think I can
Bartholomew.
pronounce that.
We just go short for bear. It's fine. Should we go? Come with us.
Okay, that sounds fun. And there gonna be more stinky things?
I hope not, but don't worry. We'll try and protect you from them, and I've got lots of snacks for you.
Oh, that's
The
good.
ferret is not a snack. Just so you know.
Rat is though.
Ferret is friend?
Yep, I am your friend. We are your friends. Not sure about Blaze. I'll decide later.
Blazes.
Here's the fun part. He doesn't get to decide for me. He can choose to be my friend, but I don't have to choose to be his. I'm gonna make my way into that room.
We're set to finish what we started, so let's go.
Let's do this.
Fred's already there because he's where the cool kids are in the first place. He's there. He's already rearranging his hair. He's got a mirror out, just checking his hair. Oh, hi. Nice
I'm
to
gonna
meet you.
walk. I'm gonna walk up to Fred and be like, "Hey, you into Mallory?"
Ooh, yeah. Fred and Mallory.
Hey, she's the calming wave to my crazy lifestyle.
Hey, I got something for you. It'll give you some confidence.
Oh, yes.
Fred looks intrigued at this comment from the strange gothic duo.
I'm gonna pull out of my bag a little potion vial, and it's really pretty and pink. And I hand it to you and be like, "She'll love you if you drink this, maybe."
Thanks, Josh, and pockets it.
I'm Blaze, but that's fine.
How dare you?
All you edgy characters look the same. It's hard to keep up.
Oh, no, hang on. You're the one with the two tails, right?
Yeah.
Foxy.
Don't pocket it. You should drink it. It's time sensitive.
I'll get right on it.
We don't have much time left.
What's in this room?
Red crystals. Ooh.
I feel like I know where this is going.
I know. Wouldn't it be weird if the crystals did the exact same thing? And wait, there's like 6 other rooms. I know, I'm so creative. But all in seriousness, there's a giant demonic creature that emanates from the crystals, a draconic looking thing on 4 legs, and a mad little goblin thing with a red hat on. And I use goblin as a descriptive word, not as a term of
that's our word
or classification. All right,
it is a little crimson cat.
Yeah, Leaf, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay, so these creatures have appeared. Are any of them speaking Abyssal?
Nobody's really said anything as of yet.
Well, I might actually speak. So speak Abyssal. I'm going to actually open up and in Abyssal. Hello, how are you doing? How can I help? While still standing next to / behind my new friend.
They all look at you blankly, and then they all look around at each other. And then the gigantic thing in the middle just kind of like points out at these out at the group of you guys, and particularly beyond towards Leaf. Is there anything you'd like to do now?
I am actually going to this big thing in the middle. It looks intelligent to me. It looks smart. It does not look like it needs saving. It's not a creature. It's not an animal. Therefore, it's got to go. Because these little creatures on either side of them are probably defenseless and they're being done this against their will, and I must save them. So I'm going to whip out the crossbow and I'm going to firmly try and shoot them between the bloody eyes.
All right, go for it.
Oof. That is about as bad as it gets.
Oh, damn.
Shoot self in face. Like
shoot self in foot, yeah.
Do you have a reroll you might want to use? Just
I do have a reroll. Yeah, let's definitely use that. And that one never existed. And that's not much better. There's a 15 attack at least.
It is enough to hit.
Excellent. And yeah, for 5 piercing damage.
Amazing. Just a little update in the chat there. Looks like we're only $243 away from hitting our 5K goal. So, I mean,
that's awesome.
You guys are real heroes.
If anyone's just been hanging out, just thinking about it, I mean, come on. Like, why haven't we already? I mean, if you donate $100, you can add another one of these crazy demonic things and just kill the party right now, and then we can go home. It'll be great. But no, in all seriousness, if you can spare something, we'd really appreciate it. And we are this close, so let's do it.
I can smell it. It's close.
All right, Leaf whacks this guy in the face with crossbow pachows. Good to go. Wodgel, what are we doing?
While coming into this room, Waldrel fumbles around and consumes a potion of healing that he's been collecting over his travels.
Beautiful.
So, having come into this room and seen this thing appear, we're just like, fight it! And what he's going to do is pull out this massive javelin, stick it on my back, and throw it directly at the big dude in the middle.
Cheeky.
This is a javelin of lightning. It's a 25 to attack.
I believe you mean a cheeky javelin of lightning.
That's cheeky. What did I say? Cheeky javelin of lightning. 25 to hit.
Can I get cheeky jabbies in the chat? 25 to hit is a definitive hit.
And that will give it 21 points of damage
Yeah, that was to the big fella?
to the big fella.
Amazing.
On a hit, the target takes totaling plus 46. All good. Done.
Amazing. Good shit. Mallory, go.
Mallory just looks completely fed up with all this. She's like, what kind of detention is this? And she's going to just suddenly transform into, let's see, giant wolf spider.
Nice.
And going to move towards the small uninjured creature down here at the bottom.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Leaf is mightily impressed with this transformation, and all of a sudden is wide-eyed with, wow, it's fantastic. Kill the big one and we can save the little ones.
Beautiful. Does anybody happen to know what challenge rating a spider is?
It's a 1/4.
Thank you. All right, beautiful. Who's next on the initiative? Josh, go.
Right. So I heard take out the big one, right? Okay. And I'm going to cast Shatter, I guess, right in front of it because it's 10 feet. So that's gonna make a where is it? Constitution saving throw. The big guy.
Okay. That one. Boom.
Oh, I forgot to cast. I forgot to do wild magic. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got one, so I'm going to do that after this.
Saving throw, which one?
Constitution.
Con. Boom. That was a wild ride. 12.
12 does not save, so it's going to take 3 hits
anyway,
damage.
doesn't matter.
5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 4 is 16 points of thunder damage.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to roll my wild magic surge.
Amazing.
44.
44.
Donkey tail.
So it's unfortunately going to have to take its 14 hit points back. But the good news is that your spell just ricochets to the next available target. So the draconic thing next to it ends up taking the blast of your wave of thunder.
Huh.
And I rolled an 89.
Close enough.
Amazing. 89. You are now an invisible wolf spider.
Okay.
If I make you invisible, can you still see your token?
Oh yeah, I know where it was.
Beautiful.
Well, no, but I know where it was. So.
Okay. No, I'll just leave you up. We can do the status thing. Ooh, there's you're not stunned. Anyway. Bartholomew is going to bravely charge into the fray. Leave my friend alone. And
Bless
2
his heart.
claws.
Oh.
Meh.
Gonna have to give him some more food.
He's not he's not the bravest of well, he's the bravest, but he's not the most capable of the Black Bear brothers.
He's trying.
He's trying, and that's all that matters. And I've lost my bloody combat thing. All right. The vicious small creature, however, is with a sickening cackle charge forward towards this wolf spider. No, not the invisible wolf spider. That doesn't make sense. Josh, and it
Oh
is
dear.
going to. Oh, he is going to attack not once, not twice, but thrice with this wicked curved blade. But it would seem that you are too fast and you simply step over his assaults as he misses not once, not twice, but 3 times. That's shocking. Fred, what would you like to do?
There's Fred's completed. At this point, he really wants to try, friends with the strange two-tailed warlock, just to find out if she's actually lying. But we've realised these people's lives are in danger, and possibly his hair. So he's going to basically blast the creature and then ponder what to do with this potion, because he's got a really low intelligence. But 2 attacks, please. Ooh, pow! Natural 20.
Good damn.
Get a few of those.
Yeah, it's been a hot run tonight.
And the magic doesn't stop there. Second attack. To 23.
Beautiful.
That is 13 points of damage all in.
Mm-hmm.
And Fred kind of coolly just swans back against the wall and goes, "You got it, gang. Do your magic." Huh.
Beautiful. Blaze.
A little weirded out by what Fred's just done. I'm going to move away from him and towards where I saw my good friend Josh almost get stabbed thrice times with a wicked curved blade. I'm going to pull out my own and try to stab said creature.
And 33, Josh, as well, sorry. With the collar flick, that's a 33. Bring the magic.
Was that a wild magic? Is
Wild
that what I
magic.
had? 33. Oh, very good.
Oh no.
Very good. What's the next thing that's happening? Emily, you were doing anything? You were messing something up?
That's an 18 to stabby stab.
Wonderful. That's going to hit.
Fabulous. It's going to take. Why did I put that dice away? That's another one.
Bruh.
It's going to take 3 points of damage, and then it's going to start taking damage on its next turn. I've activated this fun little rapier.
Okay, awesome. All right, this red dragon dog thing is going to charge towards Fred. And it is going to try and bite you. And he is locking down that with an 18. Assuming that hits. And then as he gnaws down, rending flesh with that, he whips his spiked tail around as well for a total of 18 damage. A bite to the upper thigh and then a stab to the upper shoulder as he fires a barbed tail through your shoulder as well. Not nice at all. Yes.
Fred screams, "Not the face!" and hellish rebuke.
Nice.
At 3rd level. Take it.
Your wild magic kicks in as you cast your next spell, and your dice roll is irrelevant because it's maximum damage.
Okay, so cool. That is 40 points of damage.
Nice. How do you want to do this?
Oh no.
What was that?
You eviscerate him with your hellish rebuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just engulfed in flames and instantly turned to ash.
Pretty dark for a celestial.
Hey man, he messed my shirt up, and Fred's like dripping blood at this point in time, because I've got 6 hit points left.
Amazing. Immediately going to this big demonic dude, and he is going to fire 2 claws at the bear. He's going to step forward and fire one at Blaze as well. First one at Bartholomew, the 13 hitting and rending him for 10 points. Not good. And then an 18 to strike Blaze with a wicked long talon, but only 4 piercing damage.
4. I'm going to look over at Fred for a moment and be like, 2 can play that game. And I'm going to point at Big Demon Boy and also use Hellish Rebuke.
Big.
And that will be... that will be 20 points of damage.
Very good. Nice. That is a sick burn, as it were.
It's getting hot in here.
It is. It's getting spicy. It is going to have to roll on a wild magic table.
We're
Thanks,
all dead.
Chad.
90. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I need to just
The game
quickly.
is broken.
I just need to quickly swap some of its stats real quick.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You see it sort of kind of perk up at that, and it goes, ow. Wait. I don't speak common. What? What? Well, this is different.
What up, D?
Hi. Sorry, I'm very confused. I was just in a blind rage of kill, eat, kill, and strangely now I'm calm. I have thoughts. I have feelings.
Well, you can start by apologising to Bartholomew, you cockwomble giant dick.
Oh, did I do that?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm rushing forward to look after between Bartholomew and this talking cockwomble.
I think it's your turn now. So he just sort of takes a knee, and I'm like, oh, and he tries to look at Bartholomew in the eye. I'm sorry, everyone. Leaf, what would you like to do?
Well, Leaf is currently full of rage. Normally, Leaf is so well spoken and tries not to swear, but right now he's like, fuck you, cockwomble dick. He is angry, and he's gone to Bartholomew, and he's got a potion out that, stuff everyone else, and he's giving the potion to Bartholomew to heal him. And he's like, what have you done? Look, you're proud of yourself. Look what you've done to this beautiful, amazing creature, you monster.
No, you're right. You're right. But why? What is the meaning? What does any of this mean? Why are we here? So many questions, so little time.
That's heavy, bro.
I know. It's almost as if I'm self-aware now. Before I just followed orders, and I just assumed this was another mission, another job for the power that
Welcome
be.
to having meaning. Sucks.
Just
Yeah,
a question.
I like it.
Would I be aware that this isn't going to last? That this is a temporary thing, or is this a permanent thing?
You can roll an Arcana check.
You. Yeah, well, open up. There we go. It's going to be a 12.
Usually you can tell when someone's... I don't know, there doesn't seem to be any kind of hesitation in it. It's a very... There's no sort of fluctuation in the tone of his voice or anything like that, and it seems to be coming from a very genuine place. You feel like there is a significant change that's happened within him.
Okay. Right then, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And this little creature that's to our right, what's... give me a little bit, tell me a little bit more about it. What am I looking at? Is it a humanoid? Is this thing got intelligence? Does it look like it thinks for itself? Or does it look like something that's being controlled?
If this big demon didn't look like it had control or any kind of a thing, this thing is just mad with fury. You've only seen it act aggressively, and it has no words. They're incoherent ramblings, and there's this craziness. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to attack that then. And
Okay.
then there's a 19 hit.
Yes.
Good. 7 piercing damage.
Cool. Now, were you talking about the big demon or the little crazy thing?
The little thing.
Yeah,
the big demon. He's talking.
Cool.
He's making sense. I'm giving him benefit of the doubt for the moment, but
Cool.
I am prepared to attack him if he even looks at Bartholomew in a funny way. Not everyone else not really care about so much, but if he has Bartholomew, that's it. War.
Cool. Wadjo, you're up. Before anything, I think we probably have a chambered wild magic search. Jeremy?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're up.
I was like, oh my god, the anticipation.
I know, the contemplation was so serious. I was like, oh god.
Is that 19?
Yes, 19. 19. How's your dexterity there, Wadjo?
Not too bad. Is it about to get worse?
Well, I'm going to need a saving throw, that's all. Because a pool of grease suddenly fills your square. Goddamn.
Fred grabs some and just like slicks his hair with it.
You just do the whole like slip and slide dance like on the spot, and you're like, whoop, whoop, and then you just plant your feet. You're like, we're good, and you proceed to do whatever you were going to do.
With that, Wadjo was about to charge forward and swing an axe over at the huge dude, but kind of halts right there. It's like, are we killing this thing? Are we not killing this thing? Anyone?
Kill the small one.
And bring the axe down on the small one in front of it. Would I still be raging from the previous room?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
17.
He's about to chuck a cheeky jabby. Of course he can. Hits.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Ignore that. 13 to hit.
Sneaks in there.
For 17 damage.
Goodness gracious. Great axes.
And then just brings it back up for the second attack. It's 28 to hit for 10 damage.
Wow.
And squish. Yeah, how do you want to do that?
Oh, just into a puddle, basically. And as
Beautiful.
it sort of disintegrates, it's like, we done here? Like, what else we got to do?
Well, we got a new demon friend now. That's cool.
Yeah,
Hello,
I noticed
friend.
that.
What is your name? Do you have a name?
Yes. The other demons.
Existential
called me-
crisis.
They called me Bartimaeus.
Can we call you Bart for short? But
That
Bartimaeus, we like that.
sounds appropriate, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, join us then. We
Bartimaeus
have
and
much to do.
Bartholomew.
Yeah, Barty and the bear. Yeah. Joseph, you're the animal goblin. Do your magic. I'm just going to bleed for a little bit more.
Was the hair Fred?
I lay hands on my hair and gain 5 hit points back. It just becomes a little more perky.
The giant demon sort of stretches up taller again, strides on over. He says, that looks pretty bad. May I?
Yeah, sure. You look like my tailor.
Demon barber.
And yeah, he just on each hand, and then gives it the old shimmy, 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 shimmy.
A zhuzh, you mean?
It gives it a zhuzh. And you can roll 2d8 hit points. Apparently, I was aware that my saliva has healing properties, and that you absorb it fastest through the. I don't know how I know this.
Lick the bear.
It's almost as if my
Lick the
strength and my intelligence were swapped. It's really weird. Lick the bear. With your permission,
Bartholomew, do you mind?
No, no, we want to lick me as long as he's not stinky. It's okay.
No, actually, he's a little brimstone, but quite pleasant.
Well, gives him a big old lick, and yeah, he also heals to full. Whatever that is. Boom.
We got this orb as well.
Demon boy, can you unlock it?
Almost on cue, the who did a wild magic on Bartholomew? You're in trouble. As you say that, the orb does unclasps from its cage, and Bartholomew rolls a wild magic surge as he is licked by this demon.
Whoever did that, thank you. But how dare you?
53, it was one off from a tail. Oh, joking. Nothing happened. Okay, that's good. I feel better now. We can go.
I'm gonna look at my friend Josh and be like, "Hey, I feel funny," and I'm gonna I've realized I've got 2 wild magic surges just sitting there that I need to roll, so I'm just gonna get those out of the way and roll them. That's a 70.
Death.
Okay. Okay. Everyone roll a
Oh no.
wisdom saving throw, please.
19.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
God.
Do you still have tentacle arms?
No. Sorry. No. The tentacle arms went away after a little. Okay. Anyone who rolled under a sorry?
I rolled a 1.
Okay. That's fine because you are still El Speedray, and you can't drop anything that you're holding. But Wadjul, you drop whatever you're holding.
I'm going to use my reroll that I scored earlier on in the night to try again.
Good idea.
The sheer excitement of My hair
9.
being.
All right.
53 wild magic on my hair.
Nice. 53.
My second wild magic
we
is
just do that?
25 as well.
53 is really boring. Roll again. You just can't get drunk for 3 days. That's boring.
81.
Nice. 81 is do whatever you were about to do, but do it again. Yeah, it's like repeat whatever action you just took in combat. So maybe I don't know.
So I'll tell you what. I'll use my advantage and I'll drink the potion that was given to me by
Sounds good.
a certain colleague.
Oh.
Bound to
Before I tell you what it is, 25 was my next wild magic surge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've got a few to go through as well.
Mass roll. Let's go.
You grow a third eye, but not from the
sweet.
center of your head. It's just like on the side. It's
I got 2 tails, 3
it's just
eyes.
randomly on the side of your head,
I
and it's
can't
not the
stop
same color as your
sneezing.
eyes. It's not the same color as your eyes. It's it's like this weird milky yellow.
I sneeze and all 3 of my eyes just like go, and then like my tails shoot up and I can't breathe, and it's
They
just a
blink
lot.
one at a time sequentially. Just-
I've like started a rave with my eyes. That was a fun little potion called the filter of love, buddy.
Okay. So 1,
Time.
2, 3, 4, 5. Jared, could you roll a d6 for me? And if it's 6, re-roll again. See who I was looking at the time.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2, sir.
2 on my screen is Josh.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Josh has got a fan club.
On the fan club.
I was really hoping it would be the demon.
We got a 6. If we got a 6, Nick, you could have been onto that one. Or Bartholomew, sorry. Okay, we'll resolve that shortly.
Next room.
Nice.
Next room,
Alrighty.
guys.
Yep. Grab the orb, let's get out of here and get to the next one.
I'll grab
Yes.
the orb and I'll just pocket it.
Time pressure. The doors are like closing now, and you totally rush to like the next room. Where would you guys like to go?
Take the one on the right, as it seems to be close.
Still
Dude.
going anti-clockwise.
Run into the
Whoa,
other
everyone
room.
just ran away. Oh no.
Alright.
Hit ourselves.
I'm just
oh
gonna-
no,
I'm-
more.
Oh, hang on. I know. More friends to make.
Am
more
I
foes
still
to
invisible?
vanquish.
Yeah.
Just quickly, can our demon friend heal himself?
No, you're only invisible for a minute. So
Yes, he can.
you are Spider. Yes, he can heal himself. He regenerates.
Yay!
So DM, what's standing in
I
front
just
of
killed him.
Oh, he's dead.
What is yes?
Josh is sorry. Fred is now very keen to impress Josh, and we know that grabbing this crystal is the important thing.
It's
Or
true.
maybe a dance would impress him, because I think a little dance,
Oh no.
a little tango, a little something or other. Yes.
Josh is screwed.
Damn.
Beautiful.
I've never been so unsettled on a stream in my life.
Should have been on the early one. Moving swiftly on. Yeah, Fred wants to impress Josh. He knows getting the crystal is important to Josh.
Yep.
Very,
Um,
very.
what's in front of that crystal?
There is
A single sheep.
a unicorn, a beautiful golden unicorn, a beautiful gold suit of armor that stands guard, and a very strange-looking, thin, gaunt creature with thin slits for eyes and a long mouth that hangs slack-jawed with a sort of chittering sort of a sound that echoes out from its mouth.
Can Fred strut between the unicorn and the suit of armor, please, towards the crystal?
Yes, you may.
Mortal danger.
And what I'm trying to do here, DM, is get up to it and then misty step back with the crystal. Just whip it and misty step back.
Okay.
So I go, hey, good horn. And then that's it.
Okay.
Misty step.
All right.
It wasn't lying. There is a unicorn.
Where did you want to go?
Back to the door. We're getting
back to the door.
He's like,
all right,
because the door's open. We've done this one before. It's back to the door. It's like, hey, Josh.
Strangely enough, you managed to like just touch the crystal itself and none of its cage, and like nobody thought that would stop anyone for some reason. So yeah, you just suck it out of its cage, and Misty step over to the door and like basketball spin this orb on your finger like a badass.
Hey Josh, I've got a little something for you.
Are we out?
And a steak dinner.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
You're quite muscular in that top. I never noticed it beforehand.
Yeah, like ever since that, like I've been working out, and like ever since we got here, I've just felt real swole. I also had octopus arms for a while. I hope you saw that.
Yeah, that's real slinky. Yeah.
Okay, that's slightly uncomfortable now.
Please, DM, save us and move us.
Can we go to the? Should we move to the next room?
Yeah, like.
Or pay to see the chaos.
What do you guys want to do?
Now.
What do you guys want to do?
The next room.
Sounds good.
Successfully
the suit of armor pretty much just stands there. I kind of like looks around strangely. The unicorn immediately turns to this demonic-looking thing and hooves it into the ground, pummeling it with sickening sounds.
Good mono horse.
And you can see just literally like glitter falling out of its mane, and it just if Fred was the most attractive thing in the room, he is severely outcast by this thing's glamour and celestial presence.
I have sugar lumps, and I'm so. Hey, quickly make friend with unicorn.
I want to come with us.
It just sort of puts its puts how they put their one foot out and then down, and then however a horse would bow.
Say yay or nay.
Anyway,
it's a moat for it because Blaze has told us about her imaginary unicorn. I think she should have a real one.
Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess.
We couldn't get you a unicorn, but try this mono horse.
Yeah, cool.
It like it acknowledges Blaze's presence with a bow dedicated to her.
How you going, horse?
So I'm guessing is that next door opened?
Yes.
The one in the room with us.
The other one opens, and it is a white room.
Speed run.
Let's do this.
Quick, let's clip through the wall.
And kazam. We've got demon friend, unicorn friend, bear friend, spider friend. We're doing good.
Hey, have a potion. It's good for your health. Share one with me.
That's not meant to happen.
It's okay. I'm good. I'm feeling pretty healthy right now, but I might save this one for later.
And he's going to. Fred's going to try and link arms, do the linking arms and drinking through, and just down to the healing potion. He's still beaten to crap.
Oh, okay.
So what's appeared? What's in front of us?
Hang on. There's not supposed to be two of those. There's supposed to be
Uncomfortable
this other.
social situations. That's what appeared.
I mean, you guys have seen.
Yep, this is why I'm
Devil's
ignoring it
Demon.
completely. I'm like, I don't need to know what's going on behind me. La 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 la.
Yeah, you guys have seen devils, demons, oozes, but nothing has quite prepared you for the most frightening creature of all. There
None?
seems to be some kind of another weird chalky ooze thing, and then some kind of a humanoid, undead-looking thing, but with a purpose and a sense of self-righteousness. But right between the two of them, the foe you have all feared the most, El Shipo.
The legends were true. A Shippo exists.
I've heard of these things.
The fear has driven me to dance. Dance, everyone, dance.
Don't
Dance
feel
for
like
the chief. He demands it. He demands it.
Oh, I hate this. I hate every being of this.
We're not worthy.
And this is why we do this. I'm sure people have got some kind of a wild magic. So let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing
So
one
many.
for Bartholomew, one for the demon. Bartholomew, please roll a D100.
Stop hurting our
Go.
friends, chat, but also thank you.
But also thank you. And then one for the demon. So I've got a 34. That is fantastic. All right. I'm gonna pocket that one for Bartholomew. That's fantastic. And then the 49 for the demon is gonna be just wonderful. He sort of beckons out to the room, and you're all expecting him to say something, of course, highly intelligent and prophetic and wise. But little pink bubbles emanate with blub, 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 blah, 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 and just pink bubbles keep flying out of this demon's mouth.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he wants us to call him Bubbles from now on. That's all right, Bubbles the demon. It's all good.
Anyway, and then, oh, that's so perfect. And then Bartholomew says, what seems to be the matter with him?
Oh.
Wait,
Yes.
why do I sound like him? That's all kinds of strange.
Orgel's just
You're
sitting there
right.
scratching his head like, what the hell is
Because
going on?
the two that I rolled was imitate someone near you and you lose your voice and only speak in pink bubbles. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Absolutely perfect. And then I saw Fred sneak in a little 33 there, I believe. Or was that from previously? No,
No,
you
that's
literally rolled that
Fred's
2 minutes ago.
No, that's just now.
Yeah, you rolled one of those before, and you actually haven't used it yet. And oh no, you did use it. No, you did. So that's the max damage on the next spell you cast. So, what do you guys want to do? There are 3 inhabitants in the room, and I fear getting into a combat situation. I don't even know. Do we roll initiative? Do we not? Like somebody just.
How can we bypass
know.
this?
Yeah.
So-
how
I
can
say we
bypass
all
it?
just mass attack the undead thing.
Can I offer a suggestion? Fred grabs Josh's arm, Oracle, and says, "Run to the party!" And then use my last 4th level spell to thunderstep him and Josh away, causing maximum damage to everything else in the room.
Oh no!
Sure.
Okay.
It's a solution.
I'm
How's this
looking to
gonna go
impress
down?
Josh. You know, Josh is my one true love, thanks to Blaze. So
Okay.
I want to impress Josh by dragging him up in front of this giant sheep-like god thing, and then I've got this babe.
I don't want to go near the. I don't want to go near the sheep. I don't want to go near the sheep.
Linked in his strong, muscular arm, grab the crystal, and then let's ride the thunder.
All right. Meanwhile,
Son of
everyone else
boom.
scrambles for the door, I guess. Bartholomew's
I'll
like,
take 30 points of
"Okay."
damage and TPK everybody. I mean, I'm up for both, so you know,
All right.
as long as I've got Josh in my arms.
From where everyone's standing, you can what's it called? Sprint, dash.
Oh,
The double
I'm a
movement
spider.
thing.
I can just up the wall and
Yeah.
whatever.
You all dash from the room. I'm sure everyone's got enough movement to quickly exit the room. There is this deafening crack as the walls echo this thunderous boom. Please roll your attack. Well, you don't have to because that is max damage, whatever that might be. So if you've already calculated it, please lay it on us.
Yeah, that's 30 points of damage to everything that was in that room. So sheep.
Amazing.
Okay.
That basically ruptures this ooze thing into a bajillion tiny pieces. It's still like alive, but it needs to like form itself back together. The undead thing is just clutching its ears. They're now, well, they would be bleeding if it had blood running through its veins. And the sheep has just kind of done that thing that goats do when they get startled and like frozen and fallen on its side. Yeah, you guys look back in the room. Every single piece of crystal is now just dust on the floor. It's just chaos in there.
Take that, New Ages.
Does this mean everything's stunned and I could sprint in there, grab the orb, get...
We got
out.
the orb. He thunder stepped it out.
Oh, that'll even better.
Yeah,
Easy.
Right.
he teleported out. Done.
Purple
Orb obtained.
room.
Purple room.
No, I would assist and aid with any animal or creature that deserves it, but it's a sheep and stuff them. The one animal that little Doc Too does not like. So, nah.
Okay.
After heard that, Mallory drops her giant spider form and transforms into a giant goat instead.
I love goats.
Oh, it's just Mallory. Oh, man. Don't
It's
do
also
that. I
goat,
have a
not
heart
Not a
condition.
sheep.
Okay, what challenge rating is a goat?
Giant goat is a half.
Okay. Oh, don't tell me I don't have that. Oh no, I do, of course. Nailed it. All right, what are we doing?
Like, in this room, can I dispel magic on the thing holding the orb? Is it a magical effect I could just end?
One way to find out.
I cast dispel magic on the cage holding the orb.
Okay, remind me. It's like a thing that you have to roll if it's like above a certain level.
So yeah, anything third level or lower ends. For fourth or higher, it's spell casting check. DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. Give me. Yeah, we're gonna need a spellcasting check.
Charisma for me.
That's gonna be a DC 15, my dude.
11 with
And
a
then
plus 4 to charisma. That's exactly 15.
Bruh. Love it. Meanwhile, 3 purple things spawn because I just have to show off every creature token that I prepped and all my hard work. A like purple.
What is that?
So this one is the one token I couldn't find, and it's the most appropriate because it's a purple worm. But like, it's the one token I couldn't. I know it's the one token I couldn't prep, and like everything else, I'm like green dragon this or like red dragon that. But no, this was the only one that's like straight up. Apart from black bear, brown bear, yeah, like some of the others. But yeah, purple worm. So he just like begins to like stick his head out, and a mind flayer. And then I think this is supposed to be like a deep scion, which is a It's actually a hag token. I ran out of time. I way overstepped my mark. Anyway, yes, you managed to dispel the cage that is holding the crystal. That is holding the orb.
Sorry, DM. I forgot Wild Magic Surge because I dropped
Please,
form.
no.
No.
I have no doubt.
24.
24. I don't see a problem with this. Every humanoid in the room suddenly speaks gibberish to you, but you can understand the unicorn and bear perfectly. You can only speak with animals.
That's fine. Nothing's changed for me.
The crystal, as it is dispelled, there is a wild magic surge upon its form.
What?
This can't possibly go wrong, right?
No, not at all.
No, we're gonna re-roll until we find something that will affect a crystal. Because somebody wrote this very specifically to a caster. And suddenly everything in the room gravitates towards the crystal.
Oh no.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Everyone and everything is slowly getting sucked towards the crystal. Is there anything anyone wants to do?
If I'm
real
closest,
Yep.
then I'm just gonna try and grab it
All right.
and pocket it.
Okay. Sounds good. You lunge forward. However, we are gonna get Mind Flayer Boy to. He's got to try and at least wrap his tentacles around you.
He can try.
It's a 15.
Does hit me.
I would like to use my reaction to use silvery
Nice.
barbs. So he
Nice.
has to roll again and take the lower roll.
Nat 20,
That's
what should
savage.
happen?
Yeah, probably. Well, it's his,
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
You called and asked for it.
why did you open your mouth?
That one in.
I'm sorry.
He still takes the 15. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
I
the lower
curse
of the two.
dice. They do the opposite to what I want them to.
Oh my god. Okay. That, of course. Nevertheless, you take 15 psychic damage as it wraps its slimy maw around you. However, you do manage to grab the crystal.
I'm gonna point at him and be like, "Hey, that was rude," and then I'm gonna hellish rebuke. Why not?
Sounds good. I've decided where this worm is supposed to be. Is it spawned in and then immediately just sunk back into its hole because it's no.
Nope.
And that's why it's not.
I've been throwing treats down the hole, talking to it,
Yeah.
and these treats are laced with herbs and other things which I've come across, which make you feel really good and happy and just joyful about yourself. And so I am befriending said giant purple worm.
Amazing.
Can I get some of that?
That's 23 points of damage, by the way.
How many?
23.
Goodness gracious. A searing eruption, as it latches onto you, wherever it tried, there's just now this searing flash of light underneath, and it is blown backwards as you quickly snatch the orb and
Let's get out of here.
make haste for the
Move it, people, move it.
door.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeet myself towards the door.
right.
I have named the worm Jim, and he is now my friend.
Is he coming with us too?
He can stay here, but I can come back and get him, or he can join us later. His choice, free will for worms.
You mean earthworm Jim?
Yeah.
Oh, he's now purple earthworm Jim.
Purple earthworm Jim? Beautiful.
Yes.
A bit of a mouthful, but
Nice.
he likes it.
Oh, just Jim. As I said, it's Jim, the worm.
Just Jim the worm. Meanwhile, over here, Demon Friend, despite his bubbly display, has been slashing and eviscerating this other thing.
Nice.
Mind Flayer gets kicked through its soft, punchable face by unicorn hoofs. And yeah, you guys manage to make haste back to the central chamber, all with the orb and things. Yes.
Let's get into that next room.
Right.
See what other creatures I can save.
Any wild magic surges that need to get
at some point during the fight, since Mallory had nothing to do, she just started chewing on Josh's pants.
Oh no, my ripped jeans. Do you know how much I paid for those?
I think there's 4 wild magic surges. 1 is for me, 1 is for Jeremy, and 3 are for Chris.
5.
All right. Do we want to just get it out of the way?
Yeah, let's do it.
go.
I think I've probably got 3 left over too.
Let's work our
Ultimate
way out.
chaos. Let's go.
Will we survive? Who knows?
Just the chaos of this chamber and of this place is escalating beyond reason and understanding.
Josh.
Hey, Fred.
Fred's looking in your eyes and says, 23, 28, 49.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
How did you
Those
know
are the
my,
lotto numbers?
how do you know my locker combination?
I get
Stop
you.
lying. We all know your locker combination is 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the same as mine. Weird.
We just hit 5K.
We just hit 5K. Thank you, everybody.
Wow, that's so good.
Legendary.
Miles.
Oh my gosh.
Can we give a shout out?
The Australian
to that person?
TTRPG Appreciation Society, according to the donation scroll that's at the
there you go.
Wow.
You guys
That's
are amazing.
awesome.
That's the
Whoever you
goal,
are,
right?
you
That's
guys
the
are
overall
absolute
goal.
legends. Wowee.
Chat, you rock.
Wow.
Holy moly. All right, I mean,
guys.
if we don't give a little celebration dance for 5K, like, what are we even doing here?
Is there a Josh Fred slow dance in that?
There's
a tango.
Josh.
Please.
Josh is suddenly overcome with these powerful emotions of joy and leans in real close to Fred and whispers, "If you ever tell anyone about this, I'll kill you," and then kisses him full on the mouth.
Oh,
What is love?
Yeah. Ghosts. We should just start moulding pottery together.
Don't push it, buddy.
Come to the other room.
Just this whole montage. Can I just say, Australian RPG Appreciation Society, if you can whisper to me in the chat,
You want us to live or die?
what kind of fate would you like for these beautiful people? Is it going to end miserably for them? Is there going to be a TPK, or shall you be a merciful donator
Just
and
kill
allow them
D20
to-
maybe. Who
allow them
knows?
to live, or pick and choose? You know, we don't have favorites here.
Well, Fred and Josh
I
just
do.
write hearts all over their school books. Let us know.
and lockers.
Yeah. What is the fate of Josh and Fred?
So, Josh, you embrace him, you go in for the kiss, and as your lips meet, there is this moment of warmth and beautiful. So much tongue that turns into this weird metallic taste in your mouth.
Oh no.
And you realize that Fred is actually vomiting up silver pieces.
Oh my god!
Loves slut machine.
It's just these bursts of like a jackpot machine that's spewing out quarters. It's just.
And I'm still
it's-
chewing
it's
on his
everything.
pants while this is happening.
Love and money. There you go.
Somebody's hit the jackpot.
This isn't detention. This is a setup.
Fred, you are also followed by the bubble curse, and you are now unable to speak for a minute. The demon sort of, well, that was soap, weird. Oh no, he's got it now. Must
Is
be contagious.
Bartholomew still talking like the demon?
Yes, that lasts for 24 hours, which is awesome.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
then a 23. Fred, your skin turns a vibrant blue.
Ooh. Mallory leg.
It's like the second weirdest kiss I've ever had.
Everybody got a thing for Fred.
Who else had wild magic? Jeremy had one.
Yeah, I threw a 32.
I had one too, so.
Yeah, I got one too.
I have avoided these for some magical reason. I did one so far.
No one in the chat wants to deliberately victimize you.
I don't know what I've done to deserve it, but thank you.
Just being a gentleman, that's all. All right, who's got anybody got wild magic for me? Anyone got anything?
95.
Yeah.
Far away. 95. I had a 95. 95 going once, 95 going twice, 95 going 3 times. Everyone around you is now vulnerable to piercing damage.
Fabulous.
I
We're in the
don't like it's normally one of those things I'd back pocket, and then it's suddenly like, oh, you're bleeding like more than you thought you would, but no, we don't have time.
I got a 12.
I pierce Fred's ear.
Just a love bite, and it's just oh god, no, it's bleeding. No.
Oh, that's going to get infected.
What did I hear?
All
25.
vulnerable.
I got a 12.
Oh, 12. I was going to say not another eye. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What color crystal what color orb did Blaze have? Was it the purple one?
Purple.
You are absorbed into it. And you just fall to the floor with a clink. Just,
Oh, God! Bad.
Bart,
Well,
would
it's
you
been
mind
fun.
picking?
No.
Bart, would you mind picking that up for us? And
And Module rolled a 32.
it would seem the dice have imprisoned you now, Emily. Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, you can see a small version of Blaze just like pounding on the inside of this crystal orb.
Bart's going to carry her, so it's all right.
Slightly
Because
upsetting,
I'm not
but
touching
also
it. If it
so
sucked
metal.
her in, I'm not getting stuck in that with her.
All right, cool. Is
Should we
that
go
all the
into
wild
should we
magic?
see what?
Are we going to do another room? Or do another
Next room?
Yeah, let's go to the next room. I'm going to
There
point
was
out.
one more
I
wild
saw a
magic.
43. 43. It's been popped. Ooh. I don't know how you know this, Wajul, but you just feel like at any moment you could teleport up to 20 feet when you so desired. Yeah. That's the effects, ladies and
Feeling very
gentlemen.
light right now.
I'm feeling
Just
almost
going to say, so we're all
cloud-like.
basically vulnerable to piercing, and we have the
Yes.
unicorn with this.
Yeah.
The thing with the piercing face. Just pointing it out there.
Good
Fine.
thing you totally don't wander into the room with an Otyug.
Oh,
Well, thank goodness.
So cute.
And like more slime. I have various oozes because they have their, like, you know, you got black puddings. Oh, there you go. Black pudding is another good one with a good colored name. Ochre jelly is this one. A fire snake and a neo Otyug because Otyug is not savage enough. So
For the purpose of brevity, I'd like to do exactly the same thing as I did in the last room and try and dispel the cage. And then if
Okay.
no one can grab it, use my mage hand to grab the crystal.
away.
That fireworm is becoming friends. Sure, I got
Sounds good.
some nice charred jerky in here.
It's a natural 16 with my +4
Amazing.
charisma becomes an unnatural 20.
So good. If I was sent a whisper, I don't think I saw it. I have not seen your fate decided. It is not in the fortunes that I'm seeing.
And mage hand yoink the orb.
Okay. Yeah, I seem to have missed it in chat. If you guys posted the fate that you decided. Anyway, or we could just leave it up to the chat. We could do a poll. if that's a thing that we can do. Producing. I'm not producing. I shouldn't have said that. Soren, please help. Thank you.
Hey, make Soren decide our fate. Who knows?
No,
Please do.
We're just gonna.
Yeah, Soren.
Get Soren involved.
He's gonna throw a poll out for us, which would be dope.
Boy.
What I heard, dispelled mage hand, is that what happened?
Correct. Dispel mage hand combo.
Okay. Leaf, roll a animal handling check for me.
Yo.
Well, the last time I did a fire snake, it was a great encounter. Somebody wanted to steal her eggs, but she was like, no.
Natural 20.
And that's just like natural 20.
Give me a total of 28.
Nice.
Can you help me find my babies?
Yes, I can.
They're not multicolored
I'll help
ones, are
you
they?
find and protect your babies, you wonderful creature. Hop on my shoulder, I'll look after you.
Yes. You brought me a snack. Looks over at flying ferret on the other shoulder. There's
jerky up, and
Oh, we've
here
got
you
just some
have this.
jelly.
That's okay. That will do just fine.
And this other creature with all the teeth.
Yes.
Because that looks like a creature to me. This looks like a mindless beast that needs help as well. And so my my combination of snacks with very happy herbs in them, which we'll just call them happy herbs. And I'm going to throw some of those into its mouth to try and placate and calm it, and see if we can make it a friend as well. Or if not, we all murder it. Either or.
Okay. As you do that, you're going to have to roll a double wild magic surge for me.
Ooh.
While that's going on, can Fred get his hands on the crystal blazes in?
Sure.
Don't let it happen.
And then slowly rotate her and see if she tumbles around the thing. Like, does she stay in place or does she tumble when you turn it upside down?
Or is it like a hamster wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those those like weird eyeball toys that right themselves, and you like roll them around and the eyeball like stays upright even if you like roll it across the surface. It's like that. So
Okay.
you can like twist it and roll it around, but
Does it say answer? Does she say answer unclear? Ask again later.
Snow globing it.
Yeah.
I've rolled both of those. The first one was an 85,
okay.
and the second one was a 56.
85. Yeah, you you cast fly on a creature of your choice.
Bartholomew, easy. Everyone
Okay.
wants a flying bear.
Bartholomew is now floating through the air and just like gently swimming his way to where he needs to go. And what was the other one?
56.
56. The fire snake sort of and it accidentally regurgitates, and a small explosion comes from its cough, and it just blackens your face comically. It doesn't do any damage. It's more just an explosion of soot and black smoke into the face.
Yep. Stuck my head up the chimney and
Chimney sweep style.
excellent.
Should we get out of here? I don't like the look of these things, and I'd rather we get out of this place altogether. But who's got the crystal with Blaze in it?
Fred.
Fred, just smash it to get Blaze out. He's gonna have an awful headache.
Don't smash
after
the
that.
crystal. That's our ticket home.
Oh yeah.
I
Right.
wouldn't smash that.
But how's she gonna get out of there? Screw it, she can stay in there.
Next one.
Just blow bubbles out.
To be honest, she's a bit mean, and she's always been mean to me. So I'm
Yeah.
not too
You're
fussed
right.
if she doesn't get out of it.
These good people. Leave her alone.
Yeah, what Josh says.
By the way, Josh, you're now wearing shorts.
Well, this is unexpected. My well-muscled calves are visible.
Fred is blushing.
I don't think he's blushing.
Wow.
How tight are those pants, Fred?
Oh, suits you, sir. Oh.
So what now? Should we just get out of this room or are we going to kill these dudes?
Yeah.
Let's just leave.
I keep
Make
forgetting
tracks.
my goat.
Yeah. Lucky they're pretty slow.
Right then.
I always wanted to go into this room for no apparent reason.
Yeah, almost like super conveniently, these guys that you've made friends with just seem to be like taking care of all of these like nasty things. The unicorns pounding down on this guy, demon boys battling with the Otyugh, and they're like, yeah, just go, it'll be fine.
This is why you make friends, kid.
Yeah, exactly. To abandon them to their own fate. I mean, to helping hands.
Boam's coming with us as well, obviously. She's on my shoulder.
Anyway, you weren't supposed to go this way. You're supposed to, yes? No? Next room. Wait, when we did purple room, supposed to, anyway, whatever. You're all going and we're going south. Boom.
Disco lights are going off again, aren't they?
Boom. Blue room.
Wow.
Blue things reveal. Another slime thing.
I don't have Dispel Magic anymore. I'm all out.
And a dragon thing. We're gonna do some more dancing, real quick. And what else are we doing in the blue room?
I got this.
Green room.
I got this. I want Rodgel to run along, sort of parallel, or just to the north of that top dude. I'm going to try and put it. Bounce off the wall and land on top of where the crystal is behind him.
Okay. Done.
Done?
Sorry.
That's the
I'm
end.
keeping track of too many things. What would I heard land behind crystal?
Yes, run, like sort of parkour off the wall and land on where the crystal is.
Okay, yeah, give me an acrobatics check real quick.
That's a fat 8.
Yeah, done.
Sweet! I got this! Pick up the crystals.
I said it already. Yeah, you managed to jump in, just like heave the crystal. Give me an athletics check to just heave the crystal free from its bindings. That's what I'm talking about, son. All right, and yeah, you just straight up, yank it free, pull a section of stone out from under it with it, and just I'm gonna lob it. I'm gonna lob it to just somebody catch it. I'll just lob it over to the rest of the group. All right, spiral, perfect spiral as it sails across the room to whoever wants to receive it.
I don't mind.
Mallory sees this happening and she runs towards Doc and sweeps him up on her back and leaps into the air so you can catch it. I'm a giant goat. You might as well take a ride.
What do you want for catching this? Or but it flies through the air while I'm on the back of a giant goat. This is awesome. Doc is living his best day.
All right. Okay, so who's got the orb now?
I'm guessing I've just called it out of the air then. Well, on the back of Mallory, the giant goat.
Nice one, too little. I come back off the wall, same way, hopefully.
Nice.
Sure. With equal stylish moves, you wall ride around. Good thing these things seem to have some kind of like summoning sickness or something, and they don't attack you guys like right away. It's really convenient because then you guys all just kind of use this perfect opportunity in this refined, streamlined strategy that you guys have got of snatch and grab. And before they even know what's happened,
how to screw the DM?
you just well, no, the DM screwed himself by severely over prepping. And then when you guys, I enjoyed it. I like making maps and all this good stuff. So I really know.
That and the 50 wild magics are just.
I love it. What are you talking about? And then your buddies that you made friends with before join you, and it's all great. You're like, hey, remember that time we like killed those things? It was great. And then you charge outwards, and then you realize, oh wait, we needed to go to the green room because we didn't do that when we were in the purple room.
Well, you can't go to the concert before the green room.
No, exactly. We all got to go to the green room. Everybody just chill out.
Yeah.
Your riders are here. It's fine.
What
Maltesers
is that
and
beautiful
Cheetos.
winged thing?
That is just a straight up young dragon.
No.
Okay. Green dragon, beautiful green dragon. A goblin friend.
It's our friend now.
So green wing.
It will never
By
take on.
default.
And a green hack.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to make friends with that little green dragon. We'll be friends.
Okay.
It feels the love, surely, that's emanating.
Oh, yeah.
Fred and
Well,
Josh.
I've got the fireworm on one side and a flying ferret on the other, and he can feel the love for the flying creatures, and he's just going to embrace it. And I'm obviously going to be giving him some of my happy snacks too. And I also speak Draconic, so I'm going to chat to him. I'm going to say, hey, how's it going? Look, you look a bit sad being in this place. Why don't you come and live with me? And we can go on adventures together and have fun and help people. With a goat. You can ride the goat as well.
With a goat.
Ride the goat
And
tails.
And a bear. And
Yep.
a snake.
This
And a
is
demon.
Magical
And a unicorn.
menagerie.
Bear Follow Mule, who's flying around above our heads at the moment. So even he can fly. So join us,
Are you
my flying friend.
Are you bloody loony? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where the hell? Firstly, where the hell am I? This don't make no sense. Second of all, I don't do adventures. No.
Well, I mean the adventure of life, and I mean freeing you from what is effectively a prison. Come with me.
No,
I will get you outside,
the
and we'll get you back wherever you want to go. If you don't want to stay with me, that's fine. But come with us.
Okay.
You don't want to be
No,
here.
okay. You've made a pretty good point. Look, I don't expect to do much here. You don't. If you think this is going to be easy, it's going to be easy. I'm with you. Don't worry about it.
What's your name, my dragon friend?
Oh, mate, what's my name? What's my name?
Arrogant.
That's a great question. Tarragon, like the herb, obviously.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Tarragon. My name is Leaf, but nobody calls me. Everyone calls me Doc Toolittle. So,
Well, it's almost
Come
like
with
we're
us.
friends then, because I'm named
We
after a leafy herb, and you're named after a herby leaf. Well, no,
Yeah.
wait. Anyway, that's perfect. Yeah, all good.
yeah, it stems from my father. His name is T.
Oh, perfect.
I have a brother
I do
called
enjoy. I do enjoy a good cup of tea. Right then.
You too can win at the game of life.
Um,
Let's get you out of here
So-
and have some fun.
Should we get out of here?
would you look at that? There's this nasty thing that is a pulp on the floor over here, and then this guy looks all scared and confused. He looks like one of you, but like little.
Like a snotling kind of thing, tiny.
Yeah, he's like a little gnoblin or whatever.
A meta
whatever it
joke.
is.
Can I speak to it? Can we converse? Does he
It
want
looks
to?
very-
His
It
options are
looks very
simple.
tribal. It looks very tribal. Not
Well-
civilized.
Well, the options are simple: join us or die. Fed- It's not. I'm sorry. It's
Wow.
not a creature or a monster. I care about those humanoids, not so much, because they're all
You see
bastards.
him.
and they're
You
always
see him just
treading on
walk
me.
towards you, takes his club, and he just drops it on the floor.
Oh, little bow. Come with us. Grab the orb. Let's get the out of here.
Magical
And you see it, like-
menagerie.
Little goblin like jumps up onto the thing and like starts heaving on this crystal cage. It's like half the size of him, and he's like, "What?"
I got this. Module steps up again. Tries to rip it off. Oh, I don't got this.
Yeah, unfortunately, that seems to be. This one seems to be a lot more secure.
This is embarrassing. Someone get over here and give us a hand. Anyone got a crowbar?
A crowbar?
Leverage. Come on.
Anyone got something? Some magic item?
I mean, I could help if I wasn't stuck in a crystal, maybe.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. What do you want to do?
Nah, I don't have spells. I have some tools maybe that could help out, but they're in the crystal with me. So I'm just like banging on this crystal wall. Like
I can help with my mage hand, or I can use shatter. I don't know if that's going to help.
You can do mage hand. Give him advantage if Roger wants to have another crack.
Yeah. You could also use bardic inspiration if you like.
Straight up.
At a D8.
Stack it. Let's go. Whoa! Who just raided? Oh, GM Workshop. Thank you so much. That was a dope. You guys are sick.
Welcome into this chaos.
Hey, you have a good work, GM Workshop. Thank you so much. What are we doing? Throw numbers at me. That's what this game's all about, right?
What?
What did you get?
Waddle? You get advantage and bardic inspo
and a D8. So try again.
Oh shit! Okay.
I mean, Leaf's already on it. He's warming it up for you.
Strength.
Oh, you've gone.
I get you muted, Leaf.
Who's muted? No.
Leaf is.
All right.
No, I was just jumped up to try and help and rolled a 21. Small hands, very nimble.
Roger, what we got?
Yeah, 20. Dirty 20.
Good. Is that with advantage? And then you get a D8. And then you get a D8 on top.
Oh, plus let's say 20.
Boom.
20 something. 21?
21 will do it. Okay. Yeah. So with Leaf, Mage Hand, Bardic Inspiration running through you, you manage to not rip it free, but slowly pry open the bars that are containing and caging this orb, and then pluck it free from its embrace. You now have all 8 orbs. What would you guys like to do?
We got this. We got them all, I think. 1, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, let's go. I think we got them all.
I guess they have to go on those things in the other room.
First room with the cold water.
That's the one. Let's go there.
Hold on. I think I can hear Blay say something. Nope, she's completely useless. And I just shake her for a little bit more.
Fuck you.
She loves me too. I'm not surprised that my friend for Josh.
I can lip read if you like. I could tell you what she's saying.
It's non-important, nor she. Let's move on.
Okay, no worries.
I've reached my D&D pinnacle. I'm no longer important and no one cares. It's fabulous. I'm DeeTwenty now. No, I'm joking.
If only you had the hair, sweetie.
Aloe vera. You're going to want aloe vera.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. How do we proceed here, peeps?
I think remember when those lights were on? I think we need to put the orbs where the lights were that correspond to the color of the orb.
Right, like
I
this.
don't know where they were.
I take the green one and I go over to where I think the green light was, and look for a spot to Peter.
You don't see one at the light itself, but you remember sort of like tripping on something in the pool when you guys were trying to climb out. And gazing into the 2-foot deep pool, there is this arcane pattern that spreads out to 8 sort of clamps clawing up from the bottom of the depths there.
Hey, look, Blaze is finally going to be useful, and I'll stick her in the purple one.
Beautiful.
There's no reason you escape. Average medical D&D.
You
sacrifice for the team. Love it.
You see that symbol begin to softly glow purple, and again, like the text before, it slowly traces and illuminates as it flows, and then the stem reaching to the center circle glows, and it pauses just before the central circle.
Well done, Fred, sacrificing Blaze. Come on, let's put the other ones in place and
Mallory's
get out of
dropped her goat form, uses create water, and just kind of takes all the herbs and puts them in the right spots.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Doesn't happen to disgorge Blaze, does it?
Blaze, you seem to just look up from the depths at your fellow students and former friends, and you also feel this lightness as you and this soft glow around you, this sort of warm embrace that the original portal seemed to have. And the rest of you each take in turn a crystal and place it in its corresponding holder, each one lighting up and illuminating its own symbol, and then eventually its stem to the central circle. Who has the final crystal?
I don't want to cause drama, but I was holding one.
Of course you were. Whoever places the second to last crystal kind of then asks the question, right, so you had the red one, the
green one, yep, it's there.
And you guys see that the purple stem...
I've been sitting on that for so long.
Oh boy.
Blaze, what do you know what color you had?
I actually, well... Oh no, I was holding the purple one, so I was inside it.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, you got that.
I lied. I lied.
Okay.
It's fine. Hey, how good is like random fear for no reason?
Holds out the red one. He was saying, has everyone got it?
All right. And as the last one is placed, all the stems converge, and the central circle starts glowing with its own eerie rainbow colors. Where is it? That one. Is that the one I want? Hopefully. Turns on. Yeah. Colors.
Ooh.
More brightness.
Ooh.
More things. Go. And the pool becomes, in turn, its own vortex as the swirling colors again draw your awareness and your desires into it. You each take a step into the pool, the companions as well, each of your friends.
Bob, Bartholomew, Tarragon, get in the pool.
Everybody's just, everyone's just slowly stepping in. Blaze, of course, already the first in. And then the water seems to rise as it bubbles, and this sort of foam engulfs you all you can see is this bursting of color and light. Again, this sort of a light, airy feeling as if you become vapor, and you all seem formless and strange.
This wasn't planned.
And then there is this searing light of purple, as if the purple crystal has thrown the balance. You all feel a strange nausea, as if you've been on a roller coaster. Your head's been thrown around, and it now feels like wind just rushing past you. and then it's searing, it's cutting, and you can swear that, you know, that there's grains of something in your eyes, and you each don't even realize that there's ground underneath you, and you look up, and as the light clears from your eyes, there is just this searing wind and sand bellowing at you. Your ears filled with white noise and a screeching of wind traveling through wind tunnels, a whistling and howling unlike anything you've ever heard before. You can barely see a foot in front of you, and you can only just make out shadows through this utter pandemonium. You have unfortunately not ended up at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks,
For the circle was
Cheers,
not
chat.
complete.
Thanks.
The portal and its address have been miscalculated, and you were not
Return to
sent.
sender.
You were not sent home, but you were instead sent somewhere completely random.
You've
And-
dialed up the wrong address.
You have dialed the wrong address. Your DHD is faulty. The stars have moved.
404.
I will get in as many Stargate references as I can real quick.
Yeah, this Stargate is not working.
You have ended up in the plane of pandemonium.
Hey, James Spader.
Good luck. Have fun. And an adventure for another time with everyone. And this
Yeah,
is when we do
many
like
friends.
a classic like sitcom, like, yeah, me kind of a thing. But it's all you in misery and pain and suffering. Anyway, thank you, everyone. That was
What a time.
Why is
what a way
Michelle
to
in
end.
it?
Hold. What just happened there?
What was that?
Holy moly.
What a vortex.
Okay. That was a wild ride.
Something.
Goodness
I feel
gracious.
like
Thank you. Thank
we
you.
like
Thank
clap
you.
or something. Like that's how
I
it
don't
works,
know.
right?
It feels weird. Do you know what? We clapped for the 5K. That's what we clapped
Yeah,
for.
Yeah,
Oh, son,
We
check
clapped
out.
for 5K.
that was awesome.
We clapped
It was
for
a wild
everyone's
magic ride.
generous donations. That was next year. I know I'm going to plan. I'm going to plan for nothing but wild magic, and that's going to be insane. I'll just, you know what? Instead of just like having people, we have to have people donate. I digress.
There's no donations next year.
I know, it's just no donations. It's just you move a square, and then we like reveal what's under the square. Oh, it's a wild magic set. No.
It's
something.
Minesweeper, but the mines are wild magic surges.
Yeah, exactly. You're just on a grid of shit, and whatever you step on is that wild magic surge. No, it wouldn't be the same without the absolute randomness and the absolute shenanigans of everyone. That's why we really appreciate everyone's input and everyone. Thank you, everyone who has donated so generously this evening and just in general over the past few days and the week to come, and the US streams and everyone. I think this is probably my favorite like time in the year with the TTRPG community. Everyone comes together. We get to meet amazing people. We get to play with friends who we only see every so often. And yeah, it's just been a blast. I was really, really looking forward to today, and it has not disappointed one bit. Thank you to everyone here. Let's do the shameless plug thing
20
for
wild
those.
magic surges at each other. I'm sorry.
How many did we end up with? 20?
Just us ourselves at each other. What? No.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get involved in that. I'm really glad I didn't get involved in that because yeah. Anyway, so let's do the plug thing. Emily, Fate's Grip.
You just did it for me. There you go. Now,
Fate's Grip. Great stream.
Hey,
Great content.
I'm
They do good
Emily.
things.
We do
Hashtag
some
DeeTwenty.
stuff and some things. You'll see most like NVCDM, DeeTwenty. They're always in our chat, so you can come hang out with them if you don't like me. But yeah, part of Fate's Grip every Tuesday, 6:45 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on socials at Fate's Grip, but our Twitch, just to confuse everyone, is /Veneselda. Yeah, thank you so much for having us. This was so much fun.
Absolutely. who does the other cool things? Jeremy has a great stream, Raging Rolls. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't watch. I mean, there's so many live streams out there, but I genuinely enjoy Raging Rolls. So
Love it.
yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, so Jeremy here, Raging Rolls. Monday nights, 8:30 over at twitch.tv/Raging Rolls, and also scattered things throughout other times. So we have a regular campaign on Mondays. We also do the odd one-shots here and there. Come along. Love to have you with us.
Good.
And it has been an absolute blast. My first foray into Jasper's Games Week has been awesome fun hanging out with you all today.
Thanks for being here, man. It's been awesome. Band of Badgers, Mr. Baron Snow.
Hello. So yeah, Baron Snowhand, aka Nick, one of the Band of Badgers. You can find us on RPG Badgers, find us on Twitch and YouTube and other stuff like that. We're generally everywhere, or I am. But mostly just want to say thanks to Jared for running this game today, mate. You've been absolutely brilliant.
Nice
It's
welcome.
been chaos, and I've loved it. And I have
Good.
lots of new friends, and this is wonderful too. Who I can use to then eat my other classmates. It's a win.
That's perfect. That's
Thanks,
perfect. I was so excited when you said what your character was, because I was like, you're in for a good time. There will be
I
friends,
have had
and
one.
they will be made. NVCDM. Josh.
Thank you. I have been Josh, or NVCDM, for this evening. First of all, big thanks to everyone in chat who donated. You guys are the real heroes. That's what it's all about. We've made the goal, $5,000. Anything we make after this is just going to be absolutely fantastic. So thank you all for that. You can find me causing shenanigans and guest starring in other TTRPG streams, sometimes here on Ardent Roleplay, sometimes Venice Elder with the Fate Script gang, or as a mod in their chat. You can also find me on social media, Twitter at that NVCDM, Instagram at NVC_DM, or on Twitch, twitch.tv/NVCDM. And I'm going to be back here tomorrow morning for the first game of the next day, and then the game after that, and then a couple other games. So you'll see me around a little bit more.
Yay.
You'll be running into me
Awesome.
in that second game as well.
Oh, I can't wait to see NVCDM DM. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's also a game on Friday that we don't talk about. But yeah.
we talk about it.
Angela, thank you so much once again for joining us. It's always a blast having you here.
Incurring the wild magic rolls for infinity.
What can I say?
Thanks, Chris.
What can I say?
It was a blast. And my first 5e game, I actually played with you a year ago. So
Yes,
I've gotten a
yes.
few more under my belt. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Chad. It's been a great game.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you. And last but certainly not least, if you guys tune into the rest of any of the games ever, you'll see more of this beautiful man.
Or every
Chris.
game last year.
Yeah. Chris, thank you for being here. And how many more games you got lined up today? This week?
Today, that's a ridiculous statement. 5 left, I think. So the
wow.
2 tomorrow, then the 3, the last ones. And I apologise to AJ Winters a number of times, but I don't think she properly believes me. Huge thank you to everyone in chat. Whether you donated or not, your time is absolutely important, spreading the message. And this message at this time of year, any time of year, is super important. So just lots of love out there. To Emily and Angela for putting up my shenanigans. I'm just going to drink to Emily's untimely demise.
Oh.
Cheers.
Sorry, we're still on air,
It's
right?
payback.
Oh, sorry.
I have screwed you over so many times.
Yeah.
This is rightfully payback. I will take that on the chin.
And
Thanks for the kiss, Chris.
And to Soren, who's currently putting up with all the shenanigans, and for Jared. We tried to break you. I think we got pretty close in a couple of times. There were a couple of moments where you were starting to twitch, but you withheld strongly. So thank you.
Faltered, but I did not fail. And the thing, and I think I said this last time. The reason that this is so much fun is because I don't know what's going to happen, and that's my favorite style of GMing. Is just having people who are willing to try things. and who just go with the flow. And that means that I know that you guys are going to handle things, and I can just crunch the background and I can improvise. And that's my favorite kind of DMing, is just going, yes. And I literally did that at one point because Jeremy was like, hey, I want to do this thing. And I was like, yeah, it's done. And you're just like, what? If only D&D was that simple. But no, it's absolutely a blast. So thank you, new players. Thank you, old players. And then we'll just quickly wrap this up with my own plug. I need to be more active on socials. I've taken a huge step back for a little while. I got a new job, changed careers this time last year. So now that that's all kind of streamlined and I've sunk into that whole different line of work, I'm planning to do a new stream again over on Twitch, the GM Chef. I'm on Insta. I was on TikTok. Why would I say that? Twitch. The other one, Twitter. What's that? Yeah, Facebook. And if you guys want a really cool D&D community and you're in Australia, even if you're not, shout out to D&D New South Wales, the Facebook group. I'm a mod there. We just have a really amazing community, and I would just love to see anybody hanging out there. If you ever wanted to hit me up for something, we're over there. Other than that, yeah, stay tuned. Go and follow my channel. Look for the stream that's coming. I don't know what I'm doing. We're figuring it out. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Thank you for everyone who donated this evening. It's an amazing cause. Reach out, call someone who you haven't reached out to in a while, and just check in, see how they're doing. An old high school friend, an old, just anyone from football or rugby or from dance classes or anyone who is in your life for various reasons. Just make sure they're okay. It's a conversation away that can make a huge impact on someone's life. You don't see how isolated people can be, and I think now we've been dealing with isolation and stuff the last few years with COVID and all that stupid stuff that's behind us now. We can hopefully everyone can just realize that we have an amazing community out there. Everyone around you is amazing, and find something to connect with, because you're worth it and everyone loves you, and I love everyone. So thank you for tuning in. That's a wrap. Bye everyone.
That's a wrap for day 4 of Jasper's Game Week Aussie Edition. Thank you Dead Aussie Gamer, the Doom Donkey and Jared for GMing and the amazing cast of players. But thank you most of all to the audience for your participation and contributions. Money raised goes to Beyond Blue. They do an amazing job in helping with mental health and suicide prevention. See you tomorrow for more adventures and mayhem with Sam Humphries, Rob and Matt.